I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been on another wave. About to blast off for days. Damn, they don't even know my face. Pull the fuck she even saw my face. Know my whole story before she even talked to me. Feel like I'm a superstar when you walk to me. Everybody wanna know my name. Remember when they come pronounce my name? Ayy, gang, gang on the gang. I can put it on the set, I can put it on the change. When you see me, know it changed. But they proud of the person I became. They admire how I go. What they admire got me go. I'm faded like a kaleidoscope. When I see it through my scope, I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear.
Cool. You can go ahead. You can hit. Just give me a thumbs up before you do it. Yo, we here. We live. We back. It's Hoops and Brews, baby. Live during the happy hour. We watching Lakers versus Brooklyn today. So we gonna have a lot of interesting conversations, man. Shout out to all of y'all out there that are watching live, all of you all that are listening to us in the podcast form. Make sure you go to youtube.com/HoopsNBrews as well as soundcloud.com/HoopsNBrews. Search Hoops and Brews on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Stitcher, as well as make sure that you go and you subscribe to our YouTube channel at HNBmedia.com and check out all of our highlights, content, and other content there as well. But as always, it's your boy TPJ. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram at RealTPJ. That's REELTPJ. And you can actually, make sure you go check out my other podcast called Spilt Milk. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/spilt_milk. It's me, the WNBA champion Lexi Brown, and my homie Jay Black. We just be talking about whatever, to be honest. Very random. But as always, this show co-stars rapper extraordinaire Pavi. Talk to the people. Let them know what you got going on, my man.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavi, PAVI, all one word. Go check out my music. It's on Spotify. It's on, everywhere you want to stream music at. Just type in Pavi. And yeah, that's basically it.
Yes, sir. And we have the young G behind the boards, Joe. Talk to the people. How y'all doing? It's Joe. Follow me, East Coast. No, I'm joking. Go ahead, Joe.
What's good, y'all? Joe, we back with another podcast. Hit me on Twitter at the Jolts, JOLTSS, or Twitter, or Instagram, East Coast with a 0.
So, as always, we drink beer. We talk basketball today. I'm drinking the Modelo Especial. As always, if you're over the age of 21 or 18 in Canada, please drink in moderation. Don't drink and drive. And as always, if you're under the age of 21 in America or 18 in Canada, you better not be fucking drinking. Don't do it. It's wrong. But as always, man, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. So let's go ahead and hop into it. The Lakers are currently up 69-59. No KD, no Kyrie, obviously, because of the vax. The media has been leaking stories all day long about James Harden and how he's discontent with Kyrie Irving not being able to play the full season. And for some reason, everybody's saying that James Harden is interested in making a move to the Philadelphia 76ers.
I said that last year, though.
This feels like a Daryl Morey story.
But that was a thing last year, though, remember?
But this feels like a Daryl Morey story. But this feels like a ballsacksports.com story.
Fucking close.
It's okay. It's all good. We in Los Angeles. You heard you.
We in LA. Sometimes it get loud, but no. They said that was the thing. Remember when he got traded to Brooklyn last year? They were talking about Philly at first as well. So it's not that shocking that they say the two teams he was interested in, I think, was Philly and Brooklyn last year. And, I can understand his discontent. Also, Harden's never been a free agent before. So even if he does want to be in Brooklyn, I think he's been in the league, 13 years now?
Yeah.
He's never been a free agent.
Really?
Like, he's never entered free agency. Remember, he got traded, then Houston gave him the deal. Then Houston re-upped him on the deal. So he's never actually entered free agency.
Yeah, but him choosing where he's going don't mean nothing. He's in the best situation he could have been in.
Not really.
He's just not that good anymore.
It was in theory he was in the best situation that he could have been in, but the situation ain't an actual situation. It's an idea. Kyrie can't play every game. KD be in and out the lineup. Harden be hurt every now and then. Like I think they've only played. I think I saw a stat that said, I don't know when these 16 games happened, but Bron, Westbrook, and AD played 16 games together. I swear to God, Kyrie, Harden, and KD ain't played 16 games together in the 2 years they've been together.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a fact, though. Actually, is it not a fact?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. So like, I understand the man's frustrations. Like, yeah, I came to this team because I thought it was gonna be a great situation, but the situation ain't the situation. I could have stayed in Houston for this shit.
No, he couldn't have.
I really could have stayed in Houston.
He wouldn't. So
I could have
what?
stayed in Houston.
So he could get traded because Jalen Green was eventually better.
No.
That's not
They wouldn't have-
that's not a better option.
They wouldn't have.
That's not a better
They
option.
wouldn't have been like when
Definitely not a better option.
Even the last year when Harden was in Houston, they weren't bad. He just didn't want to be there. If they wouldn't have been bad, you have James Harden, you would have got some more pieces to come around. You still would have been a top 4 team in the West. Excuse me, for the foreseeable future. You would have won 50 games, but so you would have lost in the second round like you was always doing.
I guess.
So I mean, I understand his frustrations. So I mean, like, and also he probably just wants to actually be a free agent. Like the man's never been a free agent.
Where he gonna go?
Before.
Where he going?
I don't know.
Where he going? What's gonna set his heart on fire?
I would have to do funny.
He was already king of Houston.
I would have to look at. I would literally have to look at and think about who has cap space. I don't have it in front of me. I would think about who has cap space. I don't know who has cap
There's
space.
nowhere for him to go.
I don't know who has cap space.
There's nowhere for him to go that he hasn't been before.
I don't know who has cap space.
There's nowhere for him to go where he hasn't been before.
I mean, you can sign and trade if he really don't want to be
Where
there.
is he going though?
I don't know. You can sign and trade with Philly. Shit.
Unless he want to go play with Giannis, no.
You can sign and trade
And
with
Giannis
Philly.
don't want to go play with him.
You can sign and trade with Philly. You can sign and trade. You can sign and trade a couple places.
If I'm him, I put my pride to the side and say, Giannis, I want to come there. Let's get Middleton out the paint.
If I'm Giannis, why do I want to trade Middleton? We're winning. Especially if we win again, why do I want that?
Because I'm James Harden. And we can recreate a new legacy.
Anyway.
I mean, I guess.
Come back.
Still regarding the Nets, what do you think if Kyrie is really not going to ever get vaccinated, which eventually,
But I don't know how long it's going to last.
Eventually,
though.
they're going to make him stick that needle in his arm.
But how long is that going to even last, though?
What?
This whole thing. It's not going to last forever. As far as you have to be this to come in.
I mean,
place.
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Durant requested a trade after James Harden left. And then you just stuck with half of Kyrie. And then if I'm Kyrie, I'm definitely going to get vaccinated. I get to take all the shots.
I guess.
I'm just being honest in the words of the great Future.
Still, like, I
don't know. I still think the Kevin Durant of it all is he's still the linchpin. I don't think that James. I don't know. I just question what exactly James Harden is looking for. And it's not me questioning his integrity, his heart, or anything. I'm just literally saying, like, what exactly is he looking for? Because you can hear even the rumors to the 76ers don't make sense to me.
it makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't.
How doesn't it?
Because you're not a finisher.
What does that mean?
You
Yes,
don't.
he is.
He's not a finisher. He's
Yes,
not
he
a closer.
can, bro. Yes,
That's
he
also
can,
my
bro.
biggest problem with the 76ers.
That's a lie.
They don't have a closer.
That's a lie.
They don't have a
That's a lie.
closer.
That's a
They do
lie.
not have a
That's a
closer.
lie.
They do not
That's
have
a
a
lie.
closer.
That's a lie.
They do
That's a
not. They
lie.
do not have a closer.
You have seen James Harden win playoff games off his shots. There was even a game in what I think it was.
So who is first or second option when you go to Philly?
He's the point guard.
First or second option is not
He's
what
the
I asked you.
point guard.
No, that's not
He's
what
the
I
second
asked
option.
you.
He's the point guard.
Okay, then don't say that because you tell me Draymond is the first option. You've
I
told
never
me
said
Draymond.
first. I've never said first.
You told me
option.
he was the second
I
option
said
over
second
Clay
option.
before.
Yes, he is. Yes, because the shit runs through him.
All right, man.
But like Harden gonna
But
dominate.
Harden is too. It's gonna run through him.
Yeah, Harden's gonna dominate the ball most of the time, but he's gonna pass that bitch to Embiid. They're gonna run a pick and roll with Embiid, and he's gonna pass that bitch to Embiid. But both of them still probably gonna take 20 shots.
If I'm Philly, I don't really want.
But both of them
James
still gonna
Harden.
probably take 20 shots.
If I'm
though.
at Philly, I don't want James Harden. That completely like guts my offense.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Put the
No, it
ball in
doesn't.
Joel Embiid's head. I'm
No,
sorry,
it doesn't.
in Joel Embiid's hands.
No, it doesn't gut your offense.
Yes, it
bro.
does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it
What
doesn't.
Philly need is a Jalen Brunson type of point guard, and they need them to go out there and get them an actual small forward or a wing that can finish.
They also need a 2-guard.
Dang. Huh?
They also need a 2-guard.
You got Seth.
He's not really a 2-guard. You can also play. You can also just put him in the backcourt with anybody. Like you could put Steph in the backcourt with Harden. That's an incredible backcourt. You can put Steph in the backcourt with CJ. You can put Steph in the backcourt with anybody because he's just a guard, especially when you have Embiid.
I mean, as I said on the Forum outlet, did I say that correctly? The Forum outlet, that was the name of the podcast. The
outlet.
I'm sorry. The Outlet Forum. Excuse me. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, guys. But as I said on the Outlet Forum, please go check that out. Pavy and I, we made a guest appearance on the homie Nick Hamilton's, his network, his podcast with our homie Chris Camella, who, he covers the Lakers, the Clippers, as well as the Sparks, and we talked Lakers yesterday. And in terms of just like effectiveness and all that stuff, I don't know if Harden will ever be as effective as he was 2 years ago.
That don't
and I
mean
said the same
he's not
thing
a
about
good player,
LeBron.
though.
Yeah, but he's not worth. He's not. I think if you sign James Harden, if you're Philadelphia, you're essentially mortgaging your future on two players that have historically been hurt.
I disagree with that, especially
Harden has had some Iron Man seasons, but he's
I
also
disagree
had
with
some
that,
hamstring
The
problems.
reason I disagree with that is because you have a player who literally don't want to be there. So, like, if you could just sign and trade for Ben Simmons for Harden, that's cool.
You
Win-win
think
for both
KD want to
teams.
play with Ben Simmons?
Why not?
Boy,
He not gonna take. He not
KD
gonna
don't
take
wanna
no.
play with Ben
He not
Simmons,
gonna take no shots away from you.
KD does not want to play with Ben Simmons.
I'm just saying he not gonna take no
Kyrie
shots.
want to play with Ben Simmons.
He not gonna
but
take.
KD don't want to play.
He
with
not
Ben
gonna
Simmons.
take no shots
I
away
would
from
bet
you.
I would bet $1,000 Kevin Durant does not want to play with Ben Simmons. If I could ask him in a private room and we agreed to never,
He might
talk
not,
about
but
it
I would
again
tell
after
that man he tripping. You got a man who don't want to take. He don't want to shoot the ball at all. All he want to do is guard people and pass the ball to you.
That's what LeBron need. Trade AD for Ben Simmons.
No, I'm not trading AD for anybody. Can you
I would
press the
trade
good
AD.
button?
No, what? Joe, you wouldn't trade. Exactly. That's not a you do good dope.
That's conspiracy
No,
theory.
it's not. Joe, you wouldn't trade Anthony Davis for Ben Simmons right now?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
AD is better. It's a better basketball player than
You
him.
told me 89 that he ain't been playing as good this year though.
He's
but
still playing better
He
than
got
Ben
plenty of
Simmons.
time to redeem himself, and he's definitely better than
They
him.
said he got plenty of time to redeem.
And he was still playing better than Ben
I
Simmons,
seen
even
first
when he
play,
was
got
there.
the lob.
I don't know.
He's
No,
still
he
better
wasn't.
than Ben
No, he
Simmons. Yes,
wasn't.
the hell he was.
Nah, hit
bro.
that button.
He's better than Ben
Nah.
Simmons. He's better than Ben Simmons.
No, let's off LeBron. Let's off LeBron.
He's better than
Definitely
Ben
off
Simmons.
LeBron, but all right.
He was still better than Ben Simmons.
He wasn't better.
There's in no world I'm trading Ben
This
Simmons
season,
for
he was
Anthony.
not better
No.
than last year Ben Simmons.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he
bro.
was not.
Yes, he
And
was.
this year's AD was not better than last year's
Yes,
Ben
he
Simmons.
was.
Put that down as a title.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not. Even if you
Yes, he
include the
was.
playoffs. Did he even play in the playoffs or was he hurt?
Nah, he played.
Exactly. I don't
He
remember.
scored
Hit
40
that button
points every
again.
time he played
And they lost.
because he got hurt.
And they lost.
Because he literally
And
died.
they lost.
Because he literally
And
died.
they lost.
They won every
And
game
they
he
lost.
played in.
They lost.
They won every game he played in
They still lost.
because he died.
Exactly. That's my whole point. So you gonna put him and Embiid with a bad back and who has had
Who
knee
you talking
problems.
about?
Embiid is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Harden would give you your
Harden.
best
I'm
chance
talking
to
about
win.
Harden.
Yes, but Harden would give you
I
your
would
best
trade.
chance.
I would trade Ben Simmons for Anthony Davis before I traded Ben Simmons for James Harden.
Okay, most people would. But Harden would give you your best chance to
Really?
win next year.
Most people would.
It's fucking Anthony Davis. He better than James Harden.
Is he?
All right. Anyway,
That's an honest question.
yes, he's a better basketball player than James Harden. because-
Last year was better. Last year was better than James Harden too.
No, because last year he was dead.
Who?
AD.
The year before, James Harden
For
won better
sure.
than AD.
The year before was that 19, 20?
That's the bubble season.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he was.
AD was better than Harden.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Now the year before, no. When Harden averaged 35, no. But last year,
Okay.
yes. I mean, the bubble season, yes.
Okay. All right.
Russ is better than Harden from 2020 on.
Hit the button.
No, he was. If you go back and look
hit
at
that button.
No, if you go
hit
back,
that button.
if you go back and watch that season from January 2020 until COVID existed, Russell Westbrook was better than James Harden. I watched every Rockets game.
Hit that.
Trust
button
me.
again.
I'm dead. So you can pull up the splits of the
Hit
numbers.
the
I'm
button.
dead serious.
do good though. You on that dope.
He was.
You do good though.
From January on until the
You on that booger
from
sugar.
January until the bubble happened, Russ was better than Harden.
You smoking that weed.
He was.
You hitting them tweets.
He was, but okay.
You hitting that rock.
Do you remember that season? How many Rockets games did you watch that year?
Huh?
You heard what I said. How many Rockets games did you watch that year?
Enough to know that James Harden was better than Russell Westbrook.
No, he wasn't.
All right, whatever.
He was, and then when 2020 came from January until the season shut down, Russ was better. I remember telling you Russ should be an MVP conversation.
You on that rule.
You can go back and you can find them episodes.
By the way,
I
shout
remember
out to all
telling
of
you
you
that.
foreign fans. You on that rule. That's my new phrase. Nah, G, you on that rule, G.
What's up with Euphoria?
You on that rule.
And why is
G.
everybody so enthralled with Euphoria?
Because the main character's in high school and on mad drugs. Her name is Rue. You on that Rue right now.
Is that Zendaya's character?
Yes, you on that Rue. That's my new. My new saying. So if you hear somebody else saying you on that Rue, they took it from me. But you on that Rue.
Yo, we got a donation.
Okay,
Yeah,
shout out to him. Who was it?
Teddy
Turn your mic
Hart.
up. Shout out to my
Teddy
guy
Hart.
Teddy Hart, man.
Teddy Hart said
Teddy Hart from the heart. Thank you.
it's $5, and he said, "TPJ, you do good dope with that trade."
You do good though. You on that Rue. All right. Let's talk about the Lakers.
I don't want to talk about the Lakers.
No, let's talk about the
I don't wanna
Lakers.
talk about
No,
the Lakers.
we
I
need
really
to
don't
talk
wanna
about
talk
them.
about the
Anthony Davis is back now.
Who gives a fuck?
What are you talking about?
Who cares right now?
Everybody.
They played one game, G. They
This
played
man
one
got
game.
on Lakers fucking hat and a goddamn jersey.
They played one game.
Is that a
G.
Derek Fisher jersey?
No, that's a Lonzo jersey.
Okay.
They played
Derek
one game.
Fisher was number 2 though, right?
Yeah, I think so. He was number 2.
Derek Fisher is definitely the best number 2 Laker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't even hear you.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that.
Exactly. That's why I thought it was Derek Fisher.
G, have you ever seen a Derek Fisher jersey?
You ain't never.
You ain't never seen a Derek Fisher. Yo, please, can you Google Derek Fisher jersey and see if there's a Derek Fisher jersey
got you.
available for purchase anywhere on the internet? I've never seen a Derek Fisher jersey.
Probably eBay.
I've never seen a Derek Fisher. No. I need a Derek Fisher Nike or Reebok. Derek Fisher Nike, Reebok, or Champion jersey. Do they exist?
They do exist.
They do.
Yeah, they do. Wait, actually, hold on. No, wait. Oh, wait. I see it. Yeah, they did it.
It's a Nike
Yeah,
jersey,
some of these
Nike,
is
Reebok,
fake.
or Champion.
It's a Nike one, but it looks fake as hell. They got him. Like, do they? I mean,
Leave that
How
man
much
alone.
somebody
He done
paying
played
for
the
him?
most playoff games ever.
Shout
Iron
out Fish.
Man.
I love Fish. Fish is very respectful to me every time we cover the
He
sport.
even call you Pavy.
Yeah, he do. He call me Pav and Pav. Shout out Fish, but I've never seen a Derek Fisher jersey.
look. On
You know,
the,
Pav, the reason we lost today was because
y'all got to put some respect on the Mitchell and Ness official website. $130.
They have a Derek Fisher jersey?
They do have a Derek Fisher.
On the Mitchell and Ness
2001,
official
2002
website?
jersey. Yes,
Send me that.
for $130.
$130.
Put it in the
yes.
group chat. I'm
I
dead
got you.
serious.
I'll
Put it in
send
the
to
group
you.
chat.
I got you.
I'm by that bitch. Derek Fisher jersey.
Whoa.
Just copy the link and put it in the bottom of the notes. But no, serious question. All right, you've expressed on the Outlet Forum podcast that the season is past the the midway marker. So we're here. As I mentioned on that podcast, Anthony Davis has played 27 games this year. LeBron,
He has?
Yes, he has. He has. LeBron has played 35 games this year. Russell Westbrook has played 40. I think it was 44. It's either 44 or 47. But regardless, as we move into the All-Star break and we're a little bit past the halfway marker, what are your honest thoughts on like the potential of the Lakers? Because obviously we know that there's still the question of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George coming back and being able to revive themselves before the end of the season. But when you look at the Lakers, they're like floating in that play-in spot. I don't necessarily know if the luck of the draw is going to be on their side if they get into the play-in this year. I think they need to make the playoffs. They have to be a top 6 seed. I don't think that the Lakers will win a play-in game this year. I think that the forward momentum is not going to be in favor of them. They're technically going off one of their longest road streaks during the year with the Grammy trip, even though the Grammys aren't happening until April due to COVID. So with all that being said, 80's coming back as limited minutes right now. But as you rev up, if it's 47 games, you got what? You got 35 games left. what are you expecting from the Lakers the next 35 games if they're healthy?
I don't know, to be better than what they are right now.
Huh?
To be better than what they are right now.
Yes, but what does that look like? Because you've been the main person saying you don't know what the offense looks like. What do you think they're going to look like over the next 35 games?
I think they're better.
Some analysis.
I think they're better than what they are right now. I think in general it's better than what they are right now. I think they're better than 500. Do I think they're one of the elite teams in the West? No. I think there's a clear difference between, like, in theory, the Warriors, because they got some injury questions right now too. I think there's a clear difference between, like I said, in theory, the Warriors and the Suns. When you start talking about Memphis, you start talking about Utah, you start talking about Dallas. I think they're, as if healthy, more in that range, personally.
Joe, Homer.
I'm not a homer. I'm
You
far,
are a
far
homer.
from that.
You're a homer, no sympathy.
But I think there's a separation
That's not
between the elite teams and the Lakers. But I do think that they could be in that next crop of teams. That they would be in that next crop of teams if they were healthy.
What do you mean next crop of teams? Like what?
I just told you, like Memphis, Utah, maybe Dallas.
In
like
that tier?
Yeah, like that tier, the second tier teams.
Would you bet against the Lakers beating any of those teams?
Bet against?
Yeah. No.
No. Wait.
No, a random fun fact. LeBron and AD have never lost a series when healthy together.
Because they played 4 of them. They played
Joel's
4 of them.
fun facts.
Hit
that button.
If any team could pose, if any of those teams could pose a problem, I would probably say Dallas, just because I think Luka could be the best player on the court. Luka could be the best player on the court on most of those series, and then don't count out KP. I mean, he's a good basketball player, and when you actually involve him in the offense, unlike they was doing last year in the playoffs, he gets standing over there in the corner looking like he damn JJ Redick. When you actually involve him in the offense and give him the ball to do the things that he wants to do, he can produce for you. Memphis, I like them, but I think they can scare a lot of teams. I don't know if they'll win a playoff series, but I do think that they can scare a lot of teams. Would I be shocked if they won? No, but I wouldn't bet on them. But with the Lakers, I think the main thing I think they have to just pick what type of, I said it many times, pick what type of basketball team they want to be. I still don't think they've done that. I still don't think they actually know. But they have to pick what type of basketball team that they want to be. Like, I don't know what they hang their hat on every single night right now.
All right, we got another donation. Shout out to my guy, Gustavo Gutierrez. He just sent us $5 on PayPal. My mans, you are amazing. Shout out to you, Gustavo Gutierrez. We appreciate the donation. Shout out to my guy, Teddy Hart. We appreciate your donation as well. If you want to donate to us, you can go to youtube.com/HoopsNBrews/live if you're watching us live and donate in the super chat. Or you can always hit us up on Cash App, or you can hit us up on PayPal. We appreciate you guys. Every donation you make goes towards keeping this whole thing moving. You know what's crazy? Like the fans really got us here.
Shout out to people.
No, but do you feel me? Remember when we used to say, like, you guys help to pay for the beer? They paid for the beer. Today, you paid for the tequila. Like, all of you guys that continue to watch, participate, comment, like, follow, and even all the other stuff that we don't do that's not Hoops and Brews, you guys are greatly appreciated because you keep this whole thing moving forward. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank you. Drop a like if you're watching. Drop a follow. If you're watching us on Spotify, drop a rating. But who is the best team in the NBA right now? Joe, go first.
The best team, I'm gonna give the basic.
Turn yourself up just a little bit, please.
I'm gonna go basic answer. I'm gonna go not really basic, but best team in NBA got to go to Miami Heat right now. They've lost. Bam has not spent that much time on the court this year. Jimmy has been in and out of the lineup. Lowry has been kind of somewhat not as bad as them two, but he's been in and out of the lineup. Yet they are still number one in the Eastern Conference right now. You got to give them their credit. They've done an amazing job bringing up young talent, just random guys, Kyle Guy, Omer, Yurkison. Apologize if I pronounced his name wrong, but they just brought up a bunch of guys.
I think it's like Yurtsevin or something.
Yeah, he's like those guys came in and held it down when they had Bam losing time, Dwayne Dedman. They do a great job of just bringing guys in and having them immediately ready to produce and have an impact at the NBA level. And a lot of franchises cannot say that. So just cheers to them. Miami, they've been the best team in the NBA. They give anybody trouble in playoffs because of how deep they are and how well they play together and how much they trust each other. And they already have experience. They had a playoff run under their belt. So shout out to Miami right now. It's probably currently the best team in the NBA.
Pavi, you can go ahead if you want to.
I'll say Phoenix. They've had guys in and out. I mean, Booker was out for a second. I think how many games
What's wrong with Aiden?
Ankle. How many games did they win in a row at one point? It was like 16, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it was like they had like a 16-game win streak, and they just keep rolling along. And I think, one thing I mentioned last year was the fact that when Aiden went to the bench, they didn't really have any other size, and it was like just a walk to the paint every time Aiden went to the bench. This year, it's not necessarily the same. You have Biyombo. You also have JaVale McGee. Guys who, they're not DeAndre Ayton, but they can give you some of what DeAndre Ayton gives you when he's out there on the court. I think they're more balanced. I think they're battle tested. I think they've got a taste of what success looks like. And I think they're hungry for more. Obviously, Chris Paul, I'm not gonna say he's on this. He's in his last years, but he's still playing high level basketball. And yeah, they got a bunch of young guys who are hungry. They also picked up Landry Shamet, who's good bench help. So for me, I'm gonna go to Phoenix Suns. Is that saying they're gonna make the finals? I don't know. I think they have a good shot to do so.
Hit that button.
I think they have a good shot to do so, but right now, if I'm looking at record and just judging off basically what I've seen right now, I'm gonna say the Phoenix Suns are the best team in the league.
Real quick, somebody commented, TPJ looks like Russell Westbrook.
People, I told you.
Hit the button for them.
No, we had We had an epic heating session in Vegas at In and Out in 2013. I said TPJ looked like every light-skinned NBA player ever. I just started naming wild light-skinned NBA players. You look like all of them. You look like Giannis, Russ, Monte Ellis. How many more
that's too funny, yo. Look like
every Leave me alone. I'm not trying to get into a heating session.
If you got tats, Jordan Clarkson.
Leave me alone before I start flaming your ass. Leave me alone before I start flaming your ass.
I'm just saying.
Leave me alone before I start flaming both of y'all ass.
I'm crying. Who the best team in the NBA, bro?
Joe, the lost Lonzo Ball fan.
Who the best team in the NBA? Is that a Lakers finals hat?
You dress like a hipster about to go on a shooting spree.
Well,
wow, that's a crazy bar.
With them marble joggers on, boy.
These are NBA joggers, boy.
straight off the Ross rack.
Boy, you got on Adidas socks and a Nike jersey. You look fucked up out here. You look like a Laker fan that's going to Staples to cheer for the Clippers.
Yeah, no, you look like
no.
With them red and blue socks on, them clown socks, boy.
You looking like Paul Millsap if he wanted to join the Lakers.
You look like THT.
You look like Stanley Johnson with that T-shirt on. You look like Chris Haynes, shoe having ass. No disrespect to Chris Haynes, by the way. Shout out to him, he's a cool dude. Huh?
You like DeAndre Brimby with a fade.
Wow, that's a crazy one.
You look like Terrence Ross with some glasses. You look like Kevon Looney.
You look like AD with straight unibrows. With the straight eyebrows, my bad. You like Skinny Mellow.
You look like Amir Coffee if he was black.
Like Skinny. He is black. Fuck. That was a great spin move. That was a very powerful.
That was a joke, by the way, about Amir Coffee. Shout out to Amir Coffee, by the way. You like Julius Randle if he had goggles on.
Yo, did you watch that video I sent you yesterday?
I did.
They was going in on Julius. They called that man a trickster.
Hillbilly Katie.
Trickster.
Hillbilly Katie. Shout out to J Hall. Shout out to J Hall. Hillbilly Katie.
A trickster. Can we talk about? I mean, who the best team in the NBA? Who you gonna say, the Bulls?
Hey, real quick, fans asking what is the Cash App tag for Hoops and Brews? Fans asking for the rig.
Do we have a Cash App?
Yeah, we do. Hold on. Give me a second.
Can't you donate to people on TikTok and shit?
I don't know, but we ain't that big on TikTok. I think it's just Hoops and Brews on TikTok. Oh, no. It's HNB Media. Hold on.
On Cash App?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
And follow our TikTok, by the way, Hoops and Brews. Follow all of us on TikTok. Joe, you got a TikTok?
Nah, but I'll create one to like.
Why you don't use TikTok? You like 24.
Because I can't.
Damn.
I already spent too much time on Twitter. I don't need something else to like.
I respect
I
it.
don't need something else.
I be on TikTok.
For real. Is it
But I be like consuming sports content though.
is it as addicting as everybody say it is?
Not to me, but I be consuming sports
But like
content.
what kind? Because I saw like somebody sent me a TikTok. It was like a Devin Booker versus Zach LaVine, and it was like
They got all types of. They got like
I can trust a bitch. You went behind my back like Zach LaVine.
Any type of content you want to find on TikTok, you can find on TikTok.
So you just stay in the sports area?
For the most part, like sports area and like women I know.
Okay.
And I watch their TikToks.
I want Baby Tron. Got your baby mom sipping Gatorade. My girl was like, "Why are they sipping Gatorade?" I'm like, "Cause he in the NBA."
You would know if you listen to his other songs. You would never know he in the NBA.
That man said, "Play against Bron and sell some work where the Lakers play." Like, whoa.
Something that dope on Figueroa.
You do good dope.
So Paul Pierce. Yo,
My
shout
team.
out Paul Pierce.
My
man.
team is the Mavericks. Period.
The best team in the NBA.
Yeah, we can be that. We can be that. We can be
Hold
that.
on, wait. No. Stop. Honestly.
We can be that.
No, stop. Honestly.
We can be
in
that.
the year of our Lord, January, what is it?
We
the
can be
25th
the
or
best team in the
24th?
NBA.
What
25th.
on January 25th.
Not the best record.
Stop.
Best team.
Stop. On January 25th, 2022, the Dallas Mavericks, the best team in the NBA. That's what you going with it?
No, but we can be.
No, that's not the question I asked. On
The best team in the
January
NBA is the Milwaukee Bucks because
Okay,
they
that's
still have
fine.
the best player and
Cool.
the best defensive player in the NBA.
Thank you.
But the best team
Aight.
that I'm choosing as my sleeper, the Mavericks.
Okay.
They gonna get to the conference finals, fuck around and beat Steph or CP3.
Can we talk about
in
Steph,
6.
by the way? Steph is insane right now.
Steph
This
has
man
been hitting
Steph-
that.
This man
Steph has been hitting that button.
Gee, I watched the Utah game last night. Now they won the game, but when Steph pulled up for the three he shot before Badana got
I ain't gonna
the
lie, I
rebound
don't
and
know
ran
the
down
cash
court.
app, by the way.
Before he got the rebound and ran down court, I thought he was having a good game. The man was 1 for 12 at that point and pulled up from like 30. Gee, what are you doing?
But do you value stats or do you value
They didn't win because of him. They win because they got great defense.
hit that button?
They didn't. They got great defense. The Warriors are built around defense. No, they're really built around defense. That's why
I see, said the blind man to his deaf
they're
dog.
built around defense. He been ass
Shout out
for a
to
month.
Mr. Kolar.
He been like literally not that good for a month.
Westbrook got a higher percentage. Random fun fact.
From what?
And Eli's in my text messages. Do you understand why Russell Westbrook is shooting better than Steph Curry, even though Steph Curry technically only shoots more throw? I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Exactly. I cooked Eli in the chat. Okay.
He has a better.
He told me Joe don't understand math.
Because you gonna read the mid range theory.
No, I get it.
Damn, we got $50 in our cash app. Shout out to y'all.
You gonna read, shout out y'all.
hit the applause for them.
Which button?
If you want to cash app us, hit us on Cash App. Come on,
At the
G.
creeks. Donations.
Hit that button one more time.
Gifts.
Hit it one more time.
GTHT. How you?
That's
do
not
that?
the button. Hit the claps, G.
THT,
Shout out to the
how you
fans, G. We appreciate y'all for this $50. If you want to cash app us at HNB Media. We will accept your cash apps and we will give you a shout out live on camera. Shout out to y'all, G. Shout out to y'all, man.
How many blocks did he got this game? It got to be like 5. That's the shit I want to see. That shit I want to see. Block some shots, play some damn defense. That's what they brought you here for, brother.
Yeah, shout out to
Block
y'all,
some shots,
G.
play
Y'all
some damn
donated
defense.
$50 in our cash app and we didn't even know.
Block some shots, play some damn defense. That's what they bring you here for,
Bro,
baby.
4 years ago, if people would have cashed up this $50, we would have knew that hour. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm for real. Shout out to the
AD
fans.
got 4 blocks.
Make sure you go check out Point Guard Podcast. Also, I want to say, can we just take a special moment out?
Fuck, Amir Coffee got 25 tonight. Fuck.
I ain't been
didn't
playing
play him.
fantasy. I don't even.
I know I'm playing you this week.
In which league?
The Hoops and Brews.
Oh,
you probably
shit.
about to win.
I ain't even pick my lineups.
You probably about
I didn't
to
pick
win.
none of my lineups.
You about to win.
I didn't pick none of my.
I'm fucking up already.
But I do want to take this time out to just send a special appreciation, much love, much respect, to the legend that is Kobe Bryant. On Thursday it will be the anniversary of his untimely passing. So I just want to wish Miss Vanessa Bryant and her daughters, that are still with us. The best of wishes and the best of prayers, all of that stuff. And just a major shout out to Kobe. Like, my daughter's middle name is Gianna, and it's not because I was a fan of Kobe Bryant, the basketball player. I was a fan of Kobe Bryant, the human being. And he impacted my life the way that he interacted with his daughter. And he was a person that I always looked at as being like infallible, an Iron Man, a Tony Stark, Captain America type of figure where like you never envisioned them not being with you or not being with us. I remember being, in high school watching Kobe and hating on him because I wasn't a Laker fan, but I loved watching him play and rooting against him. So much to the tune where when we would go in division in high school because we were in a computer class, I would always put on some of my homies that love Kobe, like pictures of him getting dunked on, and they would be mad. But we would have so many arguments about Kobe, and like I grew up with Kobe. So shout out to Kobe. Many prayers to the families, the Antonelli family and the other families that were lost. Many prayers as well. Shout out to Gigi. Gigi is a pioneer. Even me, I have a daughter, and honestly, all I want to do is teach her how to play basketball. Even if she don't become great, like Gigi is one of those figures where like I can't wait until the day where I can go and watch my daughter Lola, Gianna, go and actually play basketball. So rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace to the rest of the victims. And just use this week to celebrate Kobe, his family, his legacy, and just really be appreciative because he was definitely one of those guys that as a kid, a lot of us that are fans of sports looked up to, and it's unfortunate that he's not here to carry on his legacy. And I just want to make sure that that's always highlighted, and because I know we want to do another show before this, weekend. So, shout out to Kobe, man, Mamba forever. No lie.
All that.
Yeah. Joe, what's your favorite Kobe moment?
My favorite Kobe moment, it's honestly a lot, but I don't know. My favorite Kobe moment, honestly, like when we was down against Houston, that playoff series, when it was Lakers versus Houston, and Ron Artest was like really testing him, like getting in his face, like I don't know, just really trying to aggravate him, doing all he can, like bumping him around and do whatever. But Kobe just did his usual. He kept his composure intact, and he just continued to just deliver like tough bucket, hand in the face bucket when like we really needed it, and it was just like insane. But that was my personally. I could go on and on with Kobe moments, but yeah, that's usually the one that comes to my mind first. I remember that playoff series very well. Him and Ron Artest.
Yeah,
you don't see it like that anymore. Like,
yeah, it's so funny that people talk about like Kobe in general and how people talk about people recording themselves crying on the internet. Like when Kobe passed, I literally woke up to my homegirl texting me, "Yo, Kobe just dead." I'm like, "What?" I go on TMZ. I'm like, Kobe dead. I just grabbed the camera, like, cause we do basketball commentary and all that. I just was talking, and literally, I had tears in my eyes. And I look back on that video. I actually watched it yesterday. I was like, damn, you was crying on the internet. But literally, when Kobe, I couldn't believe it. I literally could not believe it. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Like my grandma called me. I was like, my grandma
literally,
called me.
When Kobe passed, I was literally. She texted me, Kobe died. I said, get the fuck out of here. Like I was hungover. It was like a random ass day. I'm like, what do you mean Kobe's dead? Like Kobe? Not like which Kobe? Not our Kobe. So, rest in peace to Kobe and the rest of the other, people that died that day. Much respect, much love. But let's move on. Let's actually talk about a team that I'm very, very interested in, and that's the Denver Nuggets. Michael Porter Jr. has reportedly been ramping up his workouts. He was shooting a lot the other day in pregame, like before the game. Do you think that if he can return and be a formidable option, because he wasn't actually that good before?
Because his back was on fire.
So my question is to you, both of you guys. Can we trust the Denver Nuggets? Because they've been a team that's been technically in contention. They haven't.
They had one of the better records over the past 4 years.
Yeah, but they've technically been always in contention for the past 4 years. So do you think that if Michael Porter Jr. can bring it together, Jamal Murray's reported to come back, late February, early March. Do you think that they can be a team that can actually pull together a roster later than others? Because technically they're down but I think everybody is playing 1 to 2 positions up. Versus if Michael Porter Jr. comes back and Jamal Murray comes back, that means Campazzo goes back to his role, which he actually, did you know Campazzo has the worst plus minus in the league?
He does.
Yes. And you wouldn't notice it from seeing the passes, but he has the worst plus minus in the league.
I mean, that's not that shocking because he doesn't. Where do you play him?
Point guard usually, but
Yeah, but like if I have Jokic, I don't need you to play point guard. I need you to be able to shoot. He's not the best shooter.
I think they play him a lot more when Jokic is not in the game, though. He doesn't play a lot with Jokic. He usually plays with the bench rotation. But still. So what are your thoughts? Nuggets thoughts?
Number one, I think. Go ahead.
I think I got a lot of faith in the Nuggets because I think they can be like I think they're capable of pulling off a run just like plenty of these other teams we've seen. When fully healthy. When you have a player like Jokic and you have the supporting pieces around him, he has a lot of good players. There's a lot of good players over there in Denver. Aaron Gordon is solid. Will Barton is good. Monte Morris is good. Jamal Murray is not healthy, on his way back. Jokic is literally a tier one player. You got a player like that leading you who can get a bucket for you whenever you want, can find an open man whenever you want, can get a contested bucket whenever you want. I think if they're healthy, they can pull off some sort of like they're capable of pulling off maybe a Suns type of thing. But I do think they need to find a replacement for Campazzo first, honestly.
They got one, Brent Forbes.
Oh, they did? When did they pick him up?
Like a week or two ago.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. But well, hopefully they get him in the rotation as quick as they can. But they have a lot of talent, especially MPJ is obviously this year he wasn't playing that well. But I had him in fantasy last season, and he was getting me like he shoots like 45% threes, and he shoots like 7 or 8 of them a game. Like he shoots a lot of threes, really, and he makes a lot of threes, and he just plays basketball really well. Obviously he lacks, like he doesn't dribble the ball that well, he can't pass that well, but he shoots the ball over people. 6'10" people, 6'8" people try to close on him, 6'5" people close on him. He ain't gonna see him. He shoots right over him, and then most of his jumpers are like net. Like he's one of them type of like he's like honestly, he might be like a once in a lifetime type shooter. I don't know if you really seen him shoot the ball. He has potential of being one of those guys. Like for finishing. Sure. If he can get on the court, I can say he can finish top 10 in threes all time threes made, just based off his form and his height. He has that rare combination, sort of like kind of like Durant. I'm not gonna hold you. That's kind of like where you just
no. I mean that was his comparison coming out of high school was KD, and it was warranted at the time.
Yeah, I feel you. But if they can all get on the court at the same time, I think they can shock some people and pull off, like, because they have talent everywhere. Like, they have what you need. They got, like, cutters for Jokic. They got shooters for Jokic. They got they just got all the pieces, I feel like. They got a good coach. Mike Malone is good. They finally, I mean, this won't have much impact on what they're doing, but they finally got rid of Bobo, and they want to get rid of him. So, yeah.
No, it does, because that's how they got Brent Forbes.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I just think they have a loaded roster. They know how to play. They have a lot of NBA talent, and they just have a guy to lead them. And if they can see the full potential in what Jamal Murray can do when he gets back, I think he can take another leap. I heard his rehab is going really well. I saw videos of him doing windmills. So we just got to get them all on the court, and I think they can really shock them. I wouldn't be surprised, but I think a lot of people will be surprised at what they can do when they all get on the court at the same time, considering their roster and the guy they have leading them. Yeah,
I mean, like you said, they got to all get on the court. Number one, they all get on the court and be healthy. But if they're healthy, I mean, that's a team. That's another team. The West is weird because it's like it's not bad. It's just like it's been lackluster because so many teams are hurt. Like the Clippers would be a team that would be more so in that top 4. The Nuggets would be a team that would be more so in that top 4. Shit, the Lakers would probably be better if they had been on the court all year. The Blazers I think would be better if they have been there all. I mean, they wouldn't be a top 4 seed probably, but they would be better than what they have been. The Warriors even have had their injuries. Like it's like a weird conference, but yeah, they're a team where like if I'm like the Mavericks or if I'm like the Grizzlies, I don't want to play them. I don't worked hard all year, got the 3 seed, and I got to play the Nuggets, especially if everybody is back and they healthy and they own the court, and I don't want to play them. The fuck you mean? I done worked hard all year, winning all these games, get the 3 seed, and I am and your reward is Jokic, who is arguably having a better season than what he was even having last year when he won MVP. He's just not gonna win it this year because the team ain't as good. So he's arguably having a better season than what he was having last year. And I think Brent Forbes is a huge pickup for them, in my personal opinion. That just gives him another shooter to pair around Jokic, to even pair. Okay, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? He can sell. He ain't
Bron just tried to windmill that bitch. He couldn't even get it all the way around,
boy. He almost
lost
it. Nah.
He couldn't get
what the hell?
Oh, Bron in his bag. Let's go.
I thought he was going to jump like it was 2009. Remember when he destroyed James Johnson in 2009?
Yeah, but I give Bron credit, but that first
Lakers
jump was weak as hell.
Lakers coming. Eli, where you at?
we can't say
They
this.
said, Eli, where you at?
We can't say this about it. They do this all the time. They'll have a good win, then get smoked the very next game.
That's how they be.
This is gonna
do
be
this
2 games
all
in a
the
row.
time.
Though. This is gonna be 2 games in a row.
Exactly. Like we had the episode. The Lakers have a 2-game winning streak.
they
That's
play
not a
last-
fucking winning streak.
Oh, no, it's just a 1 game. Actually,
No,
they
one
lost
game.
to
They
Miami.
lost to the
Lost to
Heat.
Miami. Okay. But this is the first game of my AD back. It's different circumstances.
Whatever.
Different circumstances. AD back.
Whatever. Anyway, but yeah, the Nuggets are definitely a team. It's just so many question marks. Just if they can get healthy, we'll see. But they gotta actually get healthy. Like you got a guy who come out torn ACL. Obviously, he's not gonna be Jamal Murray old immediately. I don't think ACLs in this day and age are like coming crazy to say, but not some like huge deal. Like I think you can see. Can't even remember the last person tore the ACL and didn't recover. Probably D Rose. In any sport, honestly.
It took him a while, but he eventually
I
recovered.
feel you. But yeah, they have all the tools. They
I
got-
mean, yeah, but he got hurt, then got hurt again, and got hurt again, and got hurt again. Like I can't remember the last person who tore the. I can't remember the last person who tore the ACL, and like, Clay, and I guess maybe Clay, because the ACL then had the Achilles.
Yeah.
But like for them, it seems like ACLs aren't the injuries that they used to be. Like in 1995, you get an ACL in '95, my brother. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit, but now you've seen it get one. You've seen it be able to be all right. Now Michael Porter's back is a little bit, because that's something where
that's worrisome.
Yeah, like
that's a red flag.
and you 22?
Yeah,
And we just
that's scary.
So again, so much with the Nuggets is just like but if they can all get on the court, I mean, again, like I said, that's a team that I would not want to play. Number one, you got to play Jokic for 7 games. I don't want to do that.
You know, man, it's crazy. Everybody's saying that too. Even if you got Gobert, you still don't want to see him. You got
Nah,
Aiden, you still don't want to see him. It don't matter.
The Jazz don't have anything to worry about other than the
Themselves.
Warriors and the Clippers.
The Jazz don't worry about besides themselves.
Nah, and the Suns too. The Jazz actually got 3 teams to worry about.
No, the Jazz have themselves to worry about.
No,
That's
they don't. They don't
the
have.
issue with the Jazz.
They
is
don't have
them.
a finisher.
The issue with the Jazz is them.
No, they
You
don't
have
have a
Donovan
finisher.
and you have Conley.
Donovan is not a finisher.
Yes, he can. He can finish games.
He can, but he's like D-Wade without LeBron. He's smooth.
What do you
but-
mean? D-Wade without LeBron won a whole fucking championship.
With fucking Shaquille on fucking Neal?
You have Rudy Gobert.
Is he Shaquille O'Neal?
He's better than Shaquille O'Neal was that year. He is.
You're doing good though.
He is.
That nigga was averaging 20 and 10.
If they gave Rudy the and hold on, wait, and Rudy averaging 15 and 15 with 2 blocks. What do you mean?
You're nasty, man.
What do you mean? Can you pull up Shaq's stats from that year and pull up Rudy Gobert's stats from that year?
He averaged 20 and 10.
And Rudy averaging 15 and 15 with 3 blocks. It's the same damn
Has
thing.
Rudy won a fucking championship?
What does that have to do with that year of Shaq?
Oh my God, G.
What does that have to do with that year of Shaq? Rudy Gobert this year is comparable to that Shaq, if not better.
All right.
And the reason why that Heat team worked was because of defense.
All right.
And I guarantee you, if they gave Rudy the fucking ball more, he'd average 20 and 10. They don't give him the ball.
All right.
He averaging 15 off like 7 shots.
All right.
Pull up the numbers. Read them to me. That was 04-05. No, I'm lying. It was 05-06.
So which one here? You want to hear Shaq's numbers from 04-05 and Rudy's numbers from
No,
04-05?
05-06.
05-06 Shaq,
What'd he do?
he averaged 20 points per game and grabbed 9 rebounds.
Weak as hell. How many blocks?
With where blocks?
My Lord, your words are.
1.8 blocks.
Okay, now pull up Rudy Gobert number.
Got you. From 1 year, you want to hear
And hold on, wait. What did Shaq shoot from the field? And free throw line? 50%?
05-06, he was 60% from the field.
Okay.
05-06, and from the free throw line, he was
50%.
46% from the
Okay,
free
now
throw line.
okay, now pull up Rudy Gobert. Let's
From
go.
what year you want to hear Rudy?
Right now.
Right now.
Oh my God, bro.
Which stat you want to start with?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
Name
So
them.
Rudy averaged 16 points.
Uh-huh. Damn, it's close.
16 points, 15 rebounds.
Damn.
Not really, but I feel
Damn.
you.
What? It's four,
Not really, but I feel you.
It's 20-16. That's 4 more points.
Not really, but I feel you.
He shoots 70% from the field.
Oh. Sound better than me.
And
Sound very comparable to
not
me. How
better.
many blocks?
Not better.
How many blocks?
2.3 blocks.
Is
Oh!
Rudy Gobert an offensive force?
Yes.
No.
Shaq wasn't an offensive force then. Offensive force? No. He was good.
So Shaq and D-Wade less than Donovan and Rudy Gobert?
I mean, D-Wade better than Donovan Mitchell in general. D-Wade is a better basketball player, which makes the difference. Dwayne Wade makes a
you gonna
difference.
go out on old Shaq was not as good as Rudy Gobert? That's your whole thing.
Right now, no.
There's a glaring difference between the two, though, and you just ignoring it.
What's the glaring difference?
Jack has a bag.
Who?
Shaq has a
Man,
bag.
call that man Jack.
Shaq has a bag.
I
Rudy
don't
Gobert
need a bag when I'm 7'2" and everybody in the league 6'8".
You act like Rudy Gobert, even with
And Rudy Gobert's a better defensive player than Shaq ever was.
You give him the ball.
Rudy Gobert's a better defensive player than Shaq ever
With it
was.
most of the time.
They don't give him the ball.
When
If you give me the ball 10 times a
get the
game,
ball, hold it over his head for like 2 seconds, and then pass
I
it
ain't
right
touched
back
that
out.
bitch in 5 possessions. Yeah,
Hit that button.
What do you?
I ain't touched the bitch in
that
5
button.
possessions. I'm not saying he better than Lakers Shaq. Fuck no. But the Shaq that was in Miami, Rudy is comparable, if not better.
He is comparable, but there's
Thank you. That's all you need to say. But
there's still certain things that Shaq on the Heat can't do that Rudy can do.
And again,
Still,
and
exactly,
check it out. And then defense, it's a whole thing that Shaq on the Heat wasn't doing that Rudy can do.
Okay, it balances out. It cancels each other
Comparable.
out. That's comparable. I'll give you that. Yeah,
Okay,
that is.
cool.
But
That's all I want.
But just don't deny it. Don't act like they should give the ball. You Rudy the ball.
They should get the ball Rudy more.
No, they shouldn't.
Gee, so when the Lakers
Rudy,
game, he was getting switched on Malik Monk. You can't throw the man the ball. He can't turn around and dunk.
He could try it. I mean, you give it
He
to
can
him.
try it.
He can try it.
He can turn around and
We've
dunk.
seen
He
Rudy-
shoots 70% from the field, G.
We've seen.
What do you shoot for the free throw line?
We've seen too many times his free throw is. We've seen too many. Rudy
70%,
did get
right?
The ball, free throw percent.
70%, right?
Yeah, 70%.
What the fuck? So you have a big man who shoots 70% with the field and 70% with the free throw line.
69%.
He's who?
69%.
So you mean to tell me, G, if I got Malik Monk on me, this man's 7'2", all he can do is foul him. And he shoots, what Giannis shoot for the free throw line? Pull it up.
Giannis free throw line?
Pull it up.
Got you.
Is it even 69%? Because I think he shoot better free throw line than Giannis do.
This year or overall?
Just this year.
All right. This year, Giannis shoots 71% from the free throw.
Okay, so he about to shoot the same from Giannis from the free throw line. Get the motherfucker the
You
ball.
don't know how to draw a foul.
I don't have to draw a foul. I'm 7'2". You gotta foul me.
You talking about free throws though. You just talking about free throws.
You gotta foul me, G. If you switch your point guard onto me, which people do to the Jazz, and you throw me the ball 4 feet away from you saw it in the damn Lakers game. When they threw him the ball 4 feet away from the rim, Stanley Johnson just wrapped him up. I can't do nothing with this big man.
That's sometimes though. It's not.
Because they don't throw in the ball.
I've seen.
I don't need no fucking
Have
post.
you never seen a play where Rudy Gobert got the ball in the post and all he
And
did was
fucked up,
hold the
yeah.
ball over his head and throw it right back
And
out to the
fucked up
motherfucker?
for sure. That don't mean you don't give him the
It
ball.
ain't worth it then.
Have you ever seen
It
a
ain't-
play?
And you gotta.
Have you ever seen a play where Shaq did some bullshit in the post?
In this era, you gotta let motherfuckers know,
Have
like,
you ever
yo,
did a
I
play
need the
when
ball.
Shaq did some
They
bullshit in
not
the
gonna-
post?
Have you not?
Have you ever seen a play when Shaq did some? Shaq scored every time he got the ball on the block.
No, but he
then.
scored more times than motherfucking Rudy Gobert
Because he got
would.
that bitch 40
He scored more
times.
times than motherfucking Rudy Gobert
Yes,
would. and
because
that's
he's
a-
better. But he got that bitch 40 times.
As he should. Rudy Gobert shouldn't
You
get that
can't give
bitch
it to me
half.
15, G.
He don't get it 15 times now?
No, on the block. I can't feel the basketball, G. You hoop. Tell me how hard it. Stop.
Does
stop.
he? Does he?
Stop.
Does he?
Stop.
Hey, don't do that.
You tell me how hard it is.
Does he?
Stop. You
Does
tell me
he
how
hoop?
hard it is to get into an offensive rhythm, doing any fucking thing when you touch the ball 1 out of every 15 times down.
Why can't Rudy communicate this to his teammates and go through?
He be out there like this. And
It's gonna
Donovan be out there like
Have
this.
you not in this in this era?
Clay.
That's what it is in this era, and it looks like Rudy Gobert.
And you know
accepted
what?
shit.
That's why these, like I said, the teams that have a high percentage player that don't use a high percentage player correctly, this will be their Achilles heel. Same with the Suns and what they do to Aiden. They be letting Devin Booker. Now, granted, when Booker hitting them shits, it's cute as fuck. But when he out there shooting 41% from the damn field and 36% from the damn 3-point line, when you got a motherfucker down in the damn paint shooting 65%, I swear to God, you ain't had to call them Jordan Clarkson ISOs in that game.
Like,
Jordan
why is LeBron still on the floor? Stat padding.
Russ out there.
Stat padding.
They got the whole team.
Stat
Is Harden out there?
Nope. Stat padding.
They got the whole team
Stat
out there.
padding. Stat padding.
Anyway,
You're not understanding this.
No,
Those players
I understand.
are like that for a reason.
Jordan
like
Clarkson
shot
was
such-
1 for 14.
Prime DeAndre Jordan shot such a high percentage because he shot the shots that he needed and all he needed to do. And he got out the way.
They
Protect
better
the
than
rim,
DeAndre Jordan. G.
Protect the
They
rim.
better than DeAndre Jordan. Rudy Gobert's. No, stop. Have you ever watched Rudy
players
Gobert?
like that.
Have you?
Players like
have
that.
you watched Rudy Gobert's Olympic footage? He was putting KD in the fucking post.
You want to talk about players Olympic footage? So we're gonna pull up.
Olympics ain't
Olympic
basketball?
footage now. So we gonna
Patty Mills be balling. Patty Mills don't ball in the NBA.
He ball, but like, come on, let's not do that.
He don't be balling.
That don't mean he need
Patty
20
Mills
shots
don't
a
ball.
game. That don't mean he need 20
He
shots
didn't
a
take
game.
20 in the Olympics. He probably took 14.
He don't need that in the league though. So don't.
Some nights on the Nets he might need
Obviously
that.
they gon'
Some nights on the Nets he might need that.
Some nights.
Same with Rudy.
And you probably ain't gonna win. No, not with Rudy. Rudy has already proven to us that even when
Rudy
you do
is
give
not
him the ball,
DeAndre Jordan. Also,
on offense.
He better than DeAndre Jordan on offense. He's better than DeAndre Jordan in general. DeAndre also
On offense, it's not that big of a difference.
Pause.
It's not that big of a difference.
No. Here what? I'm shut your whole shit down. What
Make
DeAndre
sure the
Jordan
camera
shoot
on
from the
him so
free
they
throw
can hear
line?
him lying. So they can see him lying. Make sure the
Pull
camera
up what
on him.
DeAndre Jordan shot from the free throw line.
That's just from the free throw line.
You couldn't even lead DeAndre Jordan in the game because if you fouled a motherfucker, he can't even make a free throw. If you foul, at worst, if you put Rudy in the paint and you have to foul him because he's 2 feet away from the rim, he shoots 69% from the free throw line. That means if I take 10 free throws, 6.9 of them bitches
That
going
don't matter
in.
because Rudy don't know how to get position all throughout the game.
Gee,
That rarely happens when that one situation you go to
how
me about
hard
Stanley
is it
Johnson.
to get position
That don't
when the
happen that much.
motherfucker behind me
What do you mean?
6'5"?
How hard is it? That don't happen too often. He don't know how to put himself in that place. You got to be able to put yourself there. You got to know how to sit a player off. You got to. Sean Kemp was very good at it. Blake Griffin is good at it. Giannis is insanely
You said
good
Sean
at it.
Kemp.
Getting somebody under the rim
Fuck
and
your ass
finishing
watching
over him.
Fuck you watching Sean Kemp footage. You be in the crib watching Sean Kemp footage.
Rudy Gobert don't know how to use his body like that.
Oh, really?
He
Okay.
need to work out with Hakeem or something. He don't put
See,
himself
now we
in
gotta
the
cut the
he
game
don't
off.
put
Watch Rudy Gobert footage.
he don't put himself in that position.
Oh, okay. Well, for real, word. He don't.
He don't.
We gonna see.
And when he do put himself in that position, he don't even look to score half the time. So that's why you get overlooked every game because your teammates they just doing what everybody
Why
else
is
is
my
doing.
internet tweaking? I know there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just watching the whole game.
Get cable.
That's not gonna help me on YouTube. How they gonna help me on YouTube?
Because I got YouTube on my cable box.
And it don't do nothing.
It works every motherfucking time.
It works every time too. It's just not working right now.
Then it don't work every fucking time.
It work. What you mean? Work every time.
You crazy. If you go hoop pickup and there's a big man that's just down there doing dirty work, he not going to get them looks because he not demanding it.
Listen to me, man.
And
Stop.
if you don't got that skill set, you don't got it. If you can't see yourself out every play, it's rare when you see Rudy Gobert get wrapped up by Stanley Johnson because he don't know how to get himself there
throw
every
him
play.
the fucking ball.
No, because he don't know how to get himself in a
They
position
don't throw
to
him
catch
the ball,
in that.
G. They don't throw him the ball, G. That's the reason why I said they don't throw him the ball. They don't throw him the ball.
Because he don't put himself in position.
Because they don't throw him the ball.
Because he can't. He's
they don't throw the ball.
because he got stone feet. He got
'Cause
two
they don't-
left feet.
Alright,
He got
bro.
cement feet.
He's
He
one of the
can't
more
move.
mobile 7-footers you've ever seen in your life.
Not on offense.
He's what? So he only can move one direction? He only can move on defense, huh?
I'm just saying he don't have footwork. He not out here looking
You don't
like he not a
need
Sabonis.
footwork.
He not a
You don't
he don't
need
got
to be
Sabonis
Sabonis.
package.
When
You
I'm
don't
7
got-
fucking 2.
You don't got Embiid package.
You don't need to be Sabonis.
You don't have these
when I'm
players.
7 fucking 2 and they switching these little ass guards on me, I don't need to be Sabonis.
If you don't need it, then how come half the time when you pass you the ball, you just pass it right back? You hold it over your head, you just pass it right back. If you don't need that, he don't take advantage of most opportunities they do give him. So it's like, all right, bet. All right, bet. I'm gonna get my 10. I'm Bogdanovich, motherfucker. I'm gonna get my 8 threes up on my high clip. I'm Clarkson. You think I'm gonna pass it to you?
Yes, you should.
I'm
Clarkson
gonna get my shimmy and get my 7 threes up as well.
Clarkson be out there.
I'm Donovan Mitchell.
Clarkson be out there 1 for 14.
I'm Mike
bro.
Conley. I'm getting my 5 threes up.
Clarkson
Shit.
be out there 1 for 14.
I'm
G.
Mike Conley. Who else they
Still
got?
shooting
I'm
them
Joe
bitches.
Ingles. I'm from Australia.
He said,
I'm
Eagles are from Australia.
I'm Joe Ingles. I'm gonna get my shots up. I'm not about to look for you. You not.
Can we take a
demanding
shot, guys?
it? Hell yeah, let's do this. Get on that.
I don't know if I want to take a shot.
You cooked already?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. We still on for the night text. No, because I'm going with somebody else.
Pray for that lady.
It's the homegirl.
I don't even want to know which homegirl it is.
They're all the homegirls. We still on for the night. Tell me a way to tell a woman we not on for the night. That's
I'm still doing Hoops and Brews, and it's going to take us a while to wrap up. Did she watch Hoops and Brews?
facts.
Did she follow me on the internet?
No.
All right, then cool. Yeah, I'm still shooting. It's gonna be a long while. You're gonna be mad as hell when she send you a clip of this shit. Like, nigga. Well, let me not even say that because she might not even be black. That's enough.
She black.
Thank you for the shot, Joe.
You hilarious.
What?
She might not even be black. You hilarious.
She might not be black.
She is.
I got a bad bitch from Puerto Rico. I'm the king. That's the way they treat me. I'm balling hard in every city. Yeah. So, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. You trying to rap?
I don't know.
It ain't. I ain't said we had to rap right. We ain't even been on that long. We've been on like 50 minutes.
We've been on an hour. I'm just, what? Don't blame me. You the one.
Are you excited to see Are you excited to hear Babyface Ray's project on Friday?
I don't want to answer that because then I'm gonna sound like a hater.
Why you gonna sound like a hater?
Because I don't know if I'm gonna listen to his whole project.
Wow.
There's no disrespect to him. It's just like,
congrats on 10 years.
That's just not my particular favorite style of rap. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
What you doing on what you doing?
I don't know. We'll see. It's been a rough month for me, so
But congrats on 10 years.
I'm happy to be on the other side. So
congrats on
10 years in LA, man. Moved here January, I believe it was the 28th of 2012. So it's been 10 years. So we gonna party on Friday. I'm definitely gonna let people know because I definitely do want to party on Friday, but it also depends on the vibe. Like, I don't know, everybody's so splintered now. Like, everybody adults, people be wanting to go where they want to go. It don't feel the same. It don't feel the same as when the gang used to get together.
Fair.
And not about like the smaller group of us, but I'm talking about just like me getting together with all my homies. It don't really feel the same. So we'll see who shows up. But also, honestly, I want to go back to the same place we went when we was watching college football for New Year because that food be smacking. I ain't gonna lie. But
yeah.
But I don't. But I kind of wanted to do my stuff at a place that's a little popping. Actually, we might go to that place where we was at with Joel that night, where there wasn't nobody in there that night. You know what I'm talking about? The one that's in the middle of the city.
Yeah. You go. You could do third base too.
Why you just you spoiled the third base now?
Spoil it.
You did. This man Kanye out here moving around with no security. What the fuck is wrong with you?
He Kanye, G.
Alright, G. Until you get your ass fucked up.
G, who gonna beat up Kanye?
G.
Why you
Niggas
gonna
kill
beat up Kanye?
Pop Smoke, G. Niggas will definitely
Pop
smoke
Smoke
Kanye.
and Kanye is different things, G.
You think niggas really care about Kanye that
Niggas
much?
not killing Kanye, G. Who killing Kanye, G? Why you gonna do that to Ye, G? You know how mad people would be at you?
It doesn't matter. Never mind.
Do you know how quick you would get arrested and or die if you murder Kanye?
You're not dying if you murder him.
G, you're gonna die.
Nah.
One of his fans will probably hang you. People love Kanye, bro.
I know they love him, but he need to get some fucking security.
Ain't no security.
Get some goddamn
I'm
security.
ain't nobody gonna
Kanye.
touch
I don't want
me.
to hear that shit, man.
I'm covered by the blood. My security is Jesus.
One blood.
Jesus is my security.
By the way, shout out to Game and Ye for the song Easy. I actually fuck with it.
Don't really.
Easy.
It's
Shout out to the Game, by the way, for just being a cool person. I went to one of his Christmas parties a couple years ago. He was a mad solid guy. Shout out to him.
It's a good song. I just ain't played it that much.
That song hard.
I just ain't played it that much.
I like Ye verse. He went crazy.
You want to beat Pete Davids's ass?
Nah, I be singing it. That shit hard. I wear the Yeezy boots everywhere, even in the shower today. That shit hard. I got like 4 pair of Yeezys, so.
You got the boots, them big ass moon boots.
Nah.
You should get them shits.
For real?
Get them shits.
Nah, I need to get some slides.
Nah, nigga, get them moon boots.
You walk in here with them Yeezy Moon boots on. I'm
Get the
kicking
moon
you out.
boots. G. Get the moon boots.
Then you gotta say they was discriminated against me. Like,
Get the moon boots.
fuck
The
out.
moon boots hard.
With a trip thread on your ass.
Get the moon boots.
Like you walking through a marsh or some shit. It's sunny as hell in Los Angeles. Like you going through LA River or something.
But nah, Ye verse is crazy with that song.
If Joe walked the hill literally with a Ye puffer jacket on, them boots and them gloves, I'm like, okay.
Looking like Ian Connor, Playboy Cardi and shit. That's what they be dressing.
Joe, what's your favorite crossover ever?
My favorite crossover ever
Is when I crossed him over.
Get the fuck out of that boy. Hell no.
You doing good though.
He found that button. He found that button quick as hell.
That big dope.
You doing good though.
My favorite crossover ever. Shit, probably. I'm taking too long. I don't know. I like when Steph broke off Chris Paul and he did the The little dance.
The little twister thing.
Yeah, the little twister. That shit was crazy. That broke the internet like a mug.
It did break the internet.
Yeah.
They put that man on
and
Twister.
I got a homie who a Clipper fan, so I like killed him for that forever. So
They put that man on Twister.
they did. He was like, that's like one of the top 3 probably highlight social media moments in the history of like, social media meme era.
Fuck whoever stole my car last week, by the way. Fuck you.
TP, what's your favorite crossover?
Fuck you. That's my favorite crossover. Fuck you.
Nah, really,
whoever
what's your
stole
favorite
my car. When AI hit Antonio Daniels with the and
They came back and he fell down and he did it. Damn near my favorite one, bro.
and when Steph crossed Deli up and then hit the 3 and then walked away.
He
and
didn't
made
really
mud
cross
the
him
crowd.
up, though,
He
G.
did.
He played
I don't
great
wanna hear
defense,
that. No,
bro.
he got
He
his
was
ass
right
smoked.
there.
And he got his ass smoked.
Honestly, bro, I don't even know if he made this shot, but you remember when it was for the game winner against Utah when D-Wade crossed the man to the baseline? I think it was Ronnie Brewer.
By the way, get ready to buzz this person up. Go ahead.
What happened?
What you say?
He crossed the man to the baseline.
You said Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, it was like I don't know if he made the shot, but he crossed the man to the baseline at the end of the game. It was like when he played Utah.
I think I might know what you're talking about.
Damn, she not gonna text me back. She gonna be mad as hell with me. I might have to take out a different day. It's all love.
It's all love. How you gonna say it's all love when you go on another fucking date? It's not all love.
I'm not going on a date.
Oh my
I'm
God.
hanging out with friends tonight,
Oh my God.
and some of them happen to be women.
More than one
I'm
friend?
hanging out with. So okay, look, it was
No,
supposed.
no,
listen,
that's not what I asked
Yeah,
you. Why
yes,
you answer a question
yes.
I didn't ask you?
Yes. It was
Okay, then
supposed-
leave it at that. That's all you gotta say.
Yes.
I'm hanging out with friends tonight.
I'm
leave
hanging
it
out
at
with
that.
friends tonight.
All right.
They just happened to be.
But why did you book both of them at the same time?
Okay, here's what happened.
Lie to me.
Did you see the text I put on my Instagram? When this girl was like, if the Rams win, we can XYZ, right? So we was supposed to link.
We can what?
She was like, if the Rams win, let's have sex. I was like,
Alright, then.
so G,
Somebody
I'm
else
over there.
XYZ.
So G, I'm
Man,
over
he just
So G, I'm over there sweating. When they came back, I'm like, I'm over there sweating. So the day, so the next day, we had planned to link, but I'm like, this might happen. I know I'm not gonna like smash this. This I might. So I'm trying to wait till Shorty get off work. So I'm like, yo, did you make reservations? She like, I ain't make none. They only got post 8:30, but also we gotta do that podcast too. So I'm like, yo, I also gotta do the podcast. I actually did like I do the pod. So I text her afterwards like, yo, what you doing? When I realized, Shorty probably not finna come, and I'm like, all right, what you?
Your phone in your hand.
I was like, yo, what you doing? Let's go to XYZ, and then she didn't hit me back, but then she text me today like, I'll be still on for the day. I'm like, I don't know if we.
You texted back like dum 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 dum.
I don't know if we confirmed for today, but
Go ahead, rap them V's bars, Joe. Dum 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 dum.
I got you. I got niggas under the fire like Jason Kidd.
Dum 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 dum.
being black and ugly can shoot like Tony Snell.
That's
Dum 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 dum.
That's one of the greatest
first bar.
beats.
Give me the first bar. Not remember the whole thing.
I don't remember none of them.
That's
bars.
one of the greatest beats
No
in the
disrespect to
history.
V's. Shout
That's
out
one of
to
the
V's.
greatest beats in the history of hip hop.
Dum 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 dum.
That's one of the greatest beats. I don't know why nobody never did that before. Like, why is that the first time I heard Law and Order sample?
Because you probably didn't think you was gonna get it clear.
Actually, it's not. Remember I rapped off a Law and Order sample?
No.
I did. I was the song I made. The hook was like, I wish I would have saw Law and Order before Big Pimpin'.
Was that on during the Jonathan McCoy times?
Yeah, when we was in the studio. It never came out. But it's there.
Yeah. Did you call?
Yeah, he should be inside.
What's that?
Joe will handle it.
Something
Yeah.
Yeah, big hungry folks.
I bought it for all of us,
Embiid, what do you do?
but I bought you an appetizer so that way you could just have a couple and then you can go be what you was doing. I thought it was a solo. You dig?
Nah.
Just wait on it.
How you know I didn't want more food though? I can't eat. I haven't eaten all day.
That's not my fault.
I just forgot to eat.
You the only person I ever met that forgot to eat.
I forgot, bro.
Like, yeah, G, I just forgot to like
Look,
fill my body with nutrients.
I was up till 4 a.m.
I
recording.
be hungry as hell.
Listen, I was up till 4 a.m. recording, so I woke up at like 11. So I woke up to like wild amounts of texts. So I just like jumped straight into my day.
Doom, 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 doom.
Embiid, the big motherfucker. 42, 14, 4, 4. The big motherfucker.
Yeah, we'll see.
Embiid, honestly,
Real
Embiid.
quick, y'all both lied to me real quick about Embiid. I actually was about to trade Jared Allen and Anthony Edwards for Embiid. Y'all said no.
I
Y'all
told
see
you
the man what he
no.
doing? Y'all tripping. But you see what
44
he's
and
doing?
14 ain't good in fantasy?
I'm saying no. Like, yeah, no. Like, I know I'm the one that's getting Embiid.
I thought you was trading him.
Nah.
You said for who?
For Jared Allen and Anthony Edwards.
I think you.
I know Pappy for sure.
But you don't know if
did
he
say
gonna
no.
get hurt though.
He ain't gonna get. This is.
I'm
here.
also saying no because like Jared Allen gonna give you a double every night with 2 blocks, so it ain't that much of a difference.
Embiid be going like nuclear. This like he's on his own.
He
in
do
his
be
own
going
tier.
nuclear, but it don't. But like you trading 2 players, you gotta think about you trading 2 players.
But that's you can open up a spot on waivers. Not gonna play waivers. Now whoever
Okay,
hot.
then why
I
you
could-
listen to me?
Exactly. Why you listening to him?
Why
you listening to him?
me?
I got a bunch of opinions. Most people sided with y'all. That's why. Like I got a bunch of different.
Your team
opinions.
suck anyway.
I won a championship last
Doom,
year.
doom,
That was last year.
The whole championship.
It's a whole new year.
The whole championship.
It's a whole new year.
The whole championship.
It's a whole new year.
It's a whole.
it's a whole new year.
You're not winning it this year, so it doesn't matter.
How you know that?
you just 3-game losing streak. I
won
looked at your
last
team
week.
once you start talking trash in the chat.
I won last week. I won last week.
I did an
I
investigative
won
report.
last week.
Once
I
you-
won last week.
You ain't never had championship jet lag in fantasy.
I won last
You
week.
never had that, so you can't.
Gee, the
talk to
playoffs
me.
coming in 3 weeks.
You never had championship
over
jet
with.
lag. You're
You
not
know
gonna
that,
win
right?
this year.
But
Win a bet about it. Want to bet something that you don't win this year?
Ooh,
Okay,
you're not
bet
gonna
it.
win this year. I'm gonna win this year.
let's
I'm
bet it.
about to beat you this week, so
you
I already
bet?
know you washed.
This week you might beat me. That's fair. But that's because I picked the wrong games.
Oh, because you trash.
Nah, I really just picked the wrong game.
But go ahead, don't duck the bait. I'm sorry,
Let's
I'm sorry,
do
don't
it.
duck the bet.
What bottle you want?
Let's do Let's do Duce.
I don't want no Duce, but
All right.
okay.
Do a
Casamigos and you want
1942.
Or we can do a 1942. You're not gonna win the championship.
You gonna pay for that shit?
I paid for plenty of bottles in 1942. It's not a big.
Ooh, big, a big stepping. 4-5 only look like
Let's
a
do it. Let's 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 do it.
Shake
Let's
up
do
on
it.
it then.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Uh-oh. Deal made.
42.
Deal made.
Let's do it.
Deal made.
Let's do it.
Deal
Let's do it.
made.
Let's do it. The 40 tizzy.
So what you gotta finish, Joe?
No.
Nah, Pappy just gotta win a championship. If
Yeah.
you don't, then
Gee, you not winning
42.
championship. Why you just do that?
I'm gonna win that shit. I just
You don't got it in you.
I
You gonna be giving him a bottle of the month.
got to pick the right games, bro.
Hit the button. And then hit that button.
I just gotta pick the right
Conspiracy.
games, bro.
Conspiracy.
And then Embiid got to lead me there.
Get your beat me that, don't meet me that ass out of here.
Embiid gave me what?
What do you guys think about the new rookie sophomore all-star game format?
It was confusing. I stopped reading it halfway through to keep it all the way G with you.
Basically, it's gonna be a tournament. Teams have 7 players each. 4 players from the G League are gonna be there. I think it's like 12 sophomores, 12 rookies, and they'll play against each other in a tournament style. And then basically in between,
How long this shit gonna last?
halftime of them games, they're gonna have a shooting competition. But the first 2 games are gonna be played to 50, and the last game gonna be played to 25.
And they
In
added
celebration of the top
They added a
75.
G League spot too, right?
Just said that they added
Oh,
4
the
G
G League.
League spots
That's
to
pretty-
the rookie sophomore.
That's the
game.
dopest part. They gonna give a spotlight to somebody.
Honestly, if I'm in high school, I'm going to the G League. I'm not going to college.
That might be the 2K micro
Cha-king,
story next year. You get showed off in the rookie showcase, and then all of a sudden you in the league. That might be the.
I mean, I got to see it played out on the court. I can't. I have no opinions about what the NBA does till I actually see it play out. Cause my traditional thing is like that's trash, but I gotta actually see it play out. It might be dope. I don't know.
It might be. You'll never know. We'll see. But I think it will be dope. I think that the general concept of all of this is just to get more people interacting with the game. If you look at the NFL had 38 million people watch the divisional playoffs this weekend.
I mean, them shits was some lit ass games. Shit.
Yes, but my point
Like
is,
you had to tune in, bro.
Yes, but my point is the NBA barely scratches 15 million when they do the finals. So I think that they have to continue to try to cultivate and innovate what they're
I also
doing.
think it's the day that like the fact the NBA comes on so frequently. Like even if it's the finals, you got 7 games of that shit. and it be on Tuesday, Thursday. You gotta like football is one day, is one game, and it's Sunday, and the shit lasts for like 4 hours.
By the way, the Warriors are not that far away from being in 5th place, Joe. Just letting you know
They
that.
kind of are.
I still probably gonna owe you that bottle because they're not gonna get to 6th place, but they're not that far away.
They kind of are, G. They would have to go on. They would have to plummet.
They would have to lose like 4 games in a row.
They would have to nose.
They would have to just lose 4 games in a row. Mavericks win 5 in a row.
They did say Draymond kind of had a setback, but Wiseman supposed to be coming back soon.
Draymond has a slip. No, I don't want to say a slip disc, but like he has a disc issue. Have you ever had a? No, you haven't. No. Have you done play with like a disc issue in their back?
Warriors versus Mavericks. Very
you didn't hit nothing I
game.
just said. All right.
I didn't. What'd you say?
You know nobody with like a disc issue in their back?
Yeah, my mom. She's had two disc injuries in her. Yeah, you saw that too. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What you doing?
Boy?
What the fuck are you doing?
Like imagine me just doing that behind you while you watching while you loading the camera up to start the show.
Who's man? Like who's man, bro? What are you doing?
But my mom has she's had multiple disc injuries, multiple spinal surgeries. It's a very tough thing to deal with.
Yeah, that's what I was.
And it causes
getting at.
pain in your sciatic nerve and all these other things that bother you and leave you with pain.
Oh, Clay
and things
playing
of the sort.
tonight? I thought he said he wasn't playing.
They not. I'll be right back.
Because he was questionable. I think knee soreness or something like that. Clay about to come out here. Clay about to come out here and put 15 shots up in the first quarter.
As he should. As he should. By the way, Wiggins not better than the top 5 shooter all the time.
In 2022, yes. Historically, no.
2022 just started. He played, how many games in 2022?
And he better than him. He's a better defensive player, and he better on everything on offense outside of shooting.
Everything on offense outside of shooting?
Yes.
You don't take gravity into account?
Okay. That's shooting, no. That group's name was shooting. But that's fair. Okay, not everything. He don't move off the ball as well as him. So off ball and shooting, he is good. Everything else better. And he a better defender in 2022.
But I mean, it's just too soon, yo.
No, it's not too soon.
Yeah,
No, it's not too soon.
So the same energy gonna be kept?
Yes. But you act like Wiggins ain't averaged 23 points before.
He's averaged 23. But
He been cold.
But Klay Thompson is a rare breed. He 1 of 1.
Nah, he shoots really well.
Insanely well.
It's crazy.
And that's like, what is that to the NBA right now? That's like the number. The GMs,
Yeah, that's dope.
GMs and everybody just losing
Yeah,
their mind.
that's
Oh my
dope.
God, you can shoot the 3. It's like the most valuable shit ever. It's like baggy jeans in 2004. Like you
It's
feel
a
me?
bar.
Yeah.
We gotta write that down. Shooting is like baggy jeans 2004. You know what's also valuable? Size. I have a thing that if let's say another big wins this year, I think the big man is coming back to the NBA in full force. I think it's already back, but I think if another big wins this year, it's coming back in full force.
Bigs in general in full force.
Yeah, it's just like the type of big you are has to be just different. It's coming back in full force. Like let's say Giannis wins again. Let's say Embiid wins. Let's say Let's say the Suns go in there and win, but Aiden really performs. You know, like these teams all have.
Aiden didn't win no damn MVP,
I'm just.
Come on.
He could win a Finals MVP.
No, he couldn't.
Why can't he?
Because they're not good enough to win a finals.
I mean, they got there last year.
They got there.
Listen, if they would have had a backup like they have this year, they would have had a better chance.
Oh, you talking about like a JaVale McGee type?
Yes, they would have a much better chance.
They would have had a better chance, but it wouldn't have made it. Maybe 7 games, maybe.
And maybe 7, 8.
But I mean, I'm not sure.
You get to game 7, you never know, brother.
Bismack Biyombo and JaVale McGee still getting their ass dunked on.
I mean, yeah, but that's 12 fouls. Beat your ass up. It's some type of resistance.
So you think big man? So what do you mean? So you saying that like all right? Oh, I got a question. Good question for you since you said that. So you remember? I'm not sure. Was it 2015 draft? Remember when D'Angelo Russell and Jahlil Okafor in that situation when like that draft and everybody was like the Lakers right after the draft people were saying like, oh, Lakers didn't go with what you're looking for because, like, the NBA is changing. You need a guard. You're looking for a traditional big. So you're saying, like, in the future, so with 2024 draft, there's a situation between you got a dynamic guard and you have a dynamic big man. You think in the future the league will just look at it like, man, I might like fuck that guard.
I mean, you just saw it. I mean, even with the Rockets, they picked Jalen Green over Evan Mobley. I guess they could do that over again right now. They probably pick Evan Mobley.
Most definitely. But I mean, the other teams also fucked up, right? Who else was? What Jalen Green was the third pick?
No, second pick.
Second pick. Oh,
so it's just
Jalen
Rockets.
Green went second.
Yeah.
Who was first that year?
Cade. Cade was first.
Oh, okay. Cade is cold.
I mean, Cade is cold, but like I don't know where. Like we don't know what trajectory Evan Mobley goes in. Like again, you can't teach being 7'1". Now obviously you gotta have skills, obviously. But like if somebody is 7'1", you have to be skilled. Like before in the 90s, people was getting picked high solely because they was tall. Like if you was 7'5", I'm drafting you.
And that's still true to this day. Even comes like high school
For
basketball,
sure.
high school.
Yeah, for sure.
The
Yeah.
halls, the coach see a
Tall,
6'6".
bring your ass here.
Hey man, let me have a conversation.
Yeah, conversation with you. Yeah, because you, yeah, facts. Because you, whatever height. But yeah, like if you 7'1" and skilled,
then you got more. I mean, but like Jalen Green is not fair because he isn't that good. I mean,
nah, I wouldn't say he's not that good. I think one, he's in Houston, and you have a backcourt. You have another backcourt player who, what's up? One, you in Houston, and you have another backcourt player who isn't really a point guard in Kevin Porter. He's still trying to get his. Like he's still a young player that's trying to get his too. So you just stick both of them in the backcourt and Houston don't really have no direction. At the same, I don't want to say they have no direction, but like I don't know what they do.
And I disagree. I would have took Jalen Brown over Evan Mobley.
no, Jalen Green.
I'm sorry, Jalen Green. Excuse me, Jalen Green over Evan Mobley. I ate good wings. Now y'all ain't no wings now.
You still would have done that?
Yeah, I still would have.
Why?
Because him and Christian would immediately create a conflict together.
Fuck, how? Yeah, also fuck Christian Wood.
I feel you, but like,
You pay Christian Wood
They can
$45
play
million.
together.
That problem can get solved.
true.
That problem that
True,
you-
but I like Jalen
so you-
Green's. I like Jalen Green's intensity, and I think for shooting guard specifically, it take about 2 years before you really get comfortable. And he's still not even comfortable, and he's still out here lighting it up.
So Jared Allen and Evan Mobley can coexist, but Evan Mobley and Christian Wood can't coexist.
Yeah, because Christian Wood is a scoring center. Jerry Allen, is it?
A scoring.
Who was that?
He's not,
Oh, shit, my bad. That
It's
was me.
still enough shots to go around.
Christian Wood's still really like a more pick and roll type guy. Pick and roll, pick and pop type guy. He's not somebody who just get a ball like, all right, we gonna ISO you.
Yeah,
and
but
do
he
what
can
you
still
wanna
get
do.
you 30. Jared Allen can't get you 30.
30 is
once
strong.
in every 5 games.
When can Jared
He
Allen
can-
get you 30? Once in
He
every
can-
how
he
many
can
games?
30
No,
once
answer
in
the
a while,
question.
too.
And once in how many games?
Jared Allen has been balling out his
Luka,
mind.
what would you throwing that to?
Zinger.
Get the fuck out of here, Joel.
About what?
What you just said.
But listen though, I agree with you on the fact that I love Jalen Green. I just think, like I just said, I just think that you're in a backcourt that's difficult. Like you have Kevin Porter who's still trying to get his. It's not like you win somewhere. You have just like, all right, let's say if like this was John Wall that was actually playing, right? John Wall, like he played with Bradley Beal.
Shout out to Johnny Gangsign, by the way.
Like I know how to get you the ball. I'm a point guard. Kevin Porter is really a shooting guard that's playing the position of point guard, but he's also a young player who's just trying to prove himself and get here. He want to get to his next contract. He ain't even there yet. He want the bag. So he's still trying to go out there and prove himself every day. So it's just a tough situation to be in. And
yeah, while also trying to fight the fucking assistant coach.
yeah, so it's
Fuck
like
out of here. I don't hear that shit.
So like it's just a tough
I don't want to
situation.
hear nothing about Kevin Porter Jr., bro.
So it's just a tough situation for them to be in.
You got another donation.
Who was it?
Teddy Hart again.
Shout out to my guy, Teddy Hart.
He said, will y'all ever have another Twitter Spaces?
I'm not going to lie. Before I had a child, I would have been doing Twitter Spaces all the time. Now I got a kid. I don't want to talk to you dweebs for fucking 2 hours on the internet. I left a Twitter Spaces open one night. It was open for 10 hours, and people were still in there arguing. I was like, gee, what's wrong with y'all? So Teddy Hart, I'm going to do a Twitter Spaces, but just for you in the next week, all right? But just for you. So you better log in and talk to me, because otherwise I wouldn't be doing no Twitter Spaces. I just don't. It's like free content to me. I get it. I understand guys get people to listen to it, but like, if I'm gonna sit and talk on a live for 2 hours, I'm gonna sit and talk in front of an actual quality microphone to where when you want to replay this in years from now, it'll sound like I'm in your ear rather than like I'm talking through my cell phone. So, also, they say about never mind. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, like this y'all shit, bro. I respect it. I miss old NBA Twitter when everybody liked each other. Not the new times where everybody's just like hugging each other and being like, "Yeah, you're so knowledgeable about basketball." It's like, the fuck out of here. Call me an old man, I don't care. But we got a young G with us, so we mixing it up. Joe, who's the MVP right now?
The MVP right now, NBA MVP right now.
Make sure you cut the camera on yourself.
NBA MVP right now is. I know the team not winning that much, but it got to go Joel Embiid. He also got robbed for Player of the Week last week. He dropped like 45, 38, and I think another like 40 ball. I think Joel Embiid right now got to be the NBA MVP.
But you think he's the most valuable player?
Yes. That team, what would the Philadelphia 76ers be without Joel Embiid doing what he's doing right now? They'd be bottom of the barrel.
Another 500 team.
They'd be bottom of the barrel. They'd probably be in the lottery, no doubt.
You also are missing a whole
superstar, but you got to take that into account
Shout
as well.
out to BD. I just saw him on a commercial.
No Embiid and no Simmons. This team would be like bottom of the barrel. He's been holding it down with no Simmons. He's been going extra, going hard every night. Drop stepping everybody, throwing shoulders everywhere, hitting finesse hooks, hitting threes, hitting clutch buckets, coming alive in the second half after even having a bad first half.
Yeah, 42 and 14 tonight.
He is a monster. I think right now,
42-14.
Give the MVP to Joel Embiid. He is a monster. He's dominating on both ends of the floor. He protects the rim and he scores like.
Is he dominating on defense? What's his defensive rating?
I'll let you know that right now.
Put that in Stat Muse. What's Joel Embiid's defensive rating?
But
shoot that, Luka. Okay. Luka's better than LeBron before 22, by the way.
Oh, God, here we go.
He is. Is he not?
No.
He is.
No.
Come on, man. You're lying.
He's not.
You're lying to yourself.
He's not.
You're lying to yourself.
He don't even shoot better.
He don't need to. He averaged more rebounds and more assists.
His
NBA was different.
Real quick,
No, I don't want to hear that.
Joel Embiid defensive rating is 105.0. 105.
That's all right.
That's kind of mediocre, but whatever. Draymond's is what, 95?
No, it's not 95.
What's Giannis' defensive rating?
It's not
You want to hear
95.
Draymond or Giannis first?
It don't matter. Pick
It's not
one.
95. I think Draymond's like 100 or something like that. A 95 defensive rating in 2022 is insane.
Draymond Green is 99.1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Still
this is
insane.
Giannis's defensive rating is 102.8.
Yeah, so the other guy's not a defensive monster. I'm sorry. He's at 105.
105.
Yeah,
That's also
weak.
Also a team defense type thing. You got Tyrese Maxey out there.
Man.
Nah, defensive rating does have a lot to do with like your team, though.
And Cork Maz out there.
Because what's Steph's defensive rating this season?
Oh my God.
Right now.
I think it's like 101 or something like that.
All them non-defensive motherfuckers out there getting cooked.
The Warriors have good good defenders though.
Yeah, that's why it helps your defensive rating.
What player was it again?
Steph.
Oh, Steph. Gotcha.
I think it's like 101 or something like that. Not saying Steph don't play defense because he definitely improved. Just saying. And then tell me Drew Holiday after that.
Got you. Steph is 103.7.
It went up.
Not good.
Well, 103 is solid as hell. Giannis was a 102.
It's not because of him though, but okay.
Oh, Drew Holiday is 108.
Exactly.
Good Lord.
Exactly. So it's like,
Hit
is
that
Steph
button.
a better defender than Drew Holiday? No. But
defensive rating
Yeah.
will tell you otherwise.
Is Steph Curry a better shooter than Russell Westbrook this year?
yes.
Even though the percentages don't agree with you?
He's a better shooter. Yeah, he is. He's just higher 3-point percentage. It's just
I'm
that.
joking, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking.
You was about to actually answer the question.
Well, if you look at the science
Well,
and the math,
if you look
behind
analytically.
Analytically, Luka Doncic is averaging 25.1 in the paint.
Eli is a Westbrook hater. By
That
the
was
way.
definitely a foul.
Talking about, what you talking about?
Eli is just a
He's
hater, period. He hate on everybody.
Before the
he hate
season-
on everybody but Eli.
What would Eli, anybody have told me if I told him that Westbrook was gonna have a higher field goal percentage than Curry this year? He'd have been like, "That's never gonna happen."
I'll bet you $250.
Like, that would never ever happen. He wouldn't have put out the
Why you
math.
talking like that, man? Like
He wasn't gonna pull up no damn math stats. He was gonna say that would never ever happen ever. You don't know basketball.
You need to go buy the mid-range theory book. Go buy the mid-range
fuck out of
theory.
here, Eli. Stop acting like it's not impressive. The fact that
Go buy the mid-range
Stop acting like it's not
theory.
impressive that Westbrook shoot a higher percentage than Steph and Wardell Curry. Stop acting like it's not impressive.
Go buy the mid-range.
It definitely raises eyebrows.
I'm gonna actually go buy that book.
No damn math.
I'm gonna actually go buy the mid-range theory book to see what the hell he talking about. Huh?
By who?
I don't know who made it.
Money.
It's a book called the mid-range theory.
Man, Steph Curry is
It's a book about basketball called mid-range
I remember
theory.
when Pappy told me Steph Curry couldn't hit shots in the mid range.
I didn't say he couldn't hit. I said he wasn't better than Kyrie in the mid-range. And he still ain't. Kyrie got more moves.
Hit the button.
Kyrie ain't got more moves?
He does, but does he got more shots? Has he
'cause he
scored
got
more
more
points?
moves.
Has
No.
he scored more points in the season?
No.
Exactly.
Well, no, he hasn't because he don't stay as healthy.
Health ain't got nothing to do with it.
It kinda does.
His health could be on 100. He's not gonna average 32.
He can.
Fuck out of here.
He
Ooh,
can.
Luka!
Has Steph averaged 32? Has Steph averaged 32?
He averaged 30, like 31.5.
When was that MVP?
You want to round it up?
What was that last year?
No, it was last year.
He averaged 31.5 last year?
It was like 31.5. Was it not?
Let me pull it up right now. I got
Ask him a question. She said, this nigga that hurt me.
Give me that. Oh,
Damn.
Luka. Look,
Should have linked with it.
telling you.
Last year, Steph averaged 32.
Exactly.
2021.
That's an outrageous shot, bro. Why would you
He
shoot
averaged
that?
32.
Because he's Steph Curry, Cash.
He
Give me
missing
that.
that.
Ooh.
That's how, like, these are bad shots, bro.
They're not
Stop.
bad shots. It's Steph Curry.
You could do one pump fake
Steph
and get
Curry.
you right. You could do
He's
one,
Steph Curry. He's
you
Steph
could
Curry.
do one pump fake and take one dribble, and I swear to God, you gonna make that.
So what? I'm Steph Curry. I can do whatever I want to do.
Did he just move out the way?
Yeah, hell yeah. He ain't want to get dunked on. Gary Payton Jr. been high flying this season.
Your arm good, brother?
You okay over there, my brother? You diabetic?
Yeah, I'm good. My arms just be sore because I be working out and shit. So I be trying to stretch them out. That's all.
You and Palmella?
What?
Just an inside joke I don't know about.
No, just think about it, but it's cool.
Oh, I'm crying.
My cousin used to say that to me all the time. I was like, what? Shout out to GP2. Anyways, man.
Oh, shit.
You all right over there, brother?
Yeah, I'm great.
With blood in the streets, you still out here sneezing, brother? All right. Final thoughts. Get it in. Pavi got to go hit that button. That's what he got to go do.
Nah, you know I gotta go vibe. You know.
He got to go hit that button.
Yo, look. So check it out. Nah, look, for real. We gonna all one day do a dinner at one of my favorite restaurants, right?
You paying for it?
I'll pay for the wine.
I'll bring my own goddamn bottle of wine and pay the corkers fee. Get the fuck out of here. I heard the same fucking E40 song. Get your ass out of here. Shout out to E40. I bet you didn't know.
I be using that shit.
It worked though? It actually
yeah,
worked?
It worked, bro.
Like it really work. Like they
I
don't
brought
say
2
nothing.
bottles of wine and paid
What's
the
the best?
corker fee.
What's the best restaurant you bought 2 bottles of wine to?
Nice guy.
They let you bring wine into the nice guy?
Swear to God.
And how much was the corkers fee?
$30.
Gee, the drinks be like 25 there.
I'm literally serious.
Invite me to the nice guy. I will go to the nice guy right now and bring a bottle of wine and give me one of them
I'm
burgers.
gonna take that bitch off that rack.
I bet you didn't
No.
know that.
I think even at Mastro's it's $35.
Oh, that's easy.
They
It's your
never
water
should-
and your weed,
Nobody
man, this
ever
too
should.
easy.
Nobody ever should tell me about corking fees.
No, don't say nobody.
E40 should
E40 should
never
have.
told me about
Listen to
corking
the
fees.
E40 song. I bet you didn't know,
that.
G. He teach you about 38,000 life
I bet
lessons
you
in
did
about
not
4
know.
minutes, G.
And I bet you never know. I was like, damn, I didn't. Like, my homie brought up, like, yo, we should just try to pay the corking fee. I'm like, yo, we should call ahead and see they got a corking fee. Just call the restaurant ahead of time. Like, yo, do you have a corking fee? But most restaurants do. But just call and make sure. Corking fee is always gonna be way less than anybody, and the bottles they have are super overpriced. And
Preach.
not a
Preach.
bro. Like, all right,
Preach.
so like, let's say you go in, like, let's say you want to drink a bottle of Camus, right? If you go to a restaurant and order a bottle of Camus,
The fuck is that?
it's a really nice Cabernet.
What the fuck is that? Nah,
So
no,
it's like a really nice Cabernet. Camus, it's a really nice Cabernet. You go to the grocery store, you can get it for about 70, which is still an expensive bottle, but it's 70, 75. It's a really nice bottle of wine. You go to like a restaurant, 200 to 350. Bro, it don't cost that much. I remember even Duckhorn, right? You had Duckhorn Merlot with me. First time
I've
I
had it
had
on
it.
my own too, but
Fair. I'm just saying, you've had it. First time I got it at a restaurant. I went to the grocery store. Bro, it's like $45. You could just take the bottle of Duckhorn in there, pay the corking fee. In total, you at 70. You gonna eat. Let y'all get like crazy appetizers. Y'all both get a meal. You at like, you less than 200.
I mean that's still expensive. I don't give a fuck what Twitter say about $200 days. You're not getting a $200 date out of me on a regular. You better take this $35 date and enjoy it.
I mean, I go out to eat by myself and it'd be like 100, but that's just me.
You better take this to myself. You better take this $35 date and enjoy it.
Where you going? Tequila? Yo,
Why I gotta go to tequila?
Zach Levine got commercials.
Why
now?
I gotta go to tequila to get? You can't go to most restaurants and get a decent plate for $35.
No. In
That's
2022?
That's not true.
Zach
You have
Levine
to-
got
you have to
commercials
get alcohol with that. You good because you buy alcohol when you go out.
Who the fuck just gonna go out for a date and don't have no drink?
You ain't never had a steak and just didn't get a drink.
No.
That's the difference. Like some
What
people
steak
do.
was $20?
Who said it was a 20? I said $35. Who paid? What are you talking about?
You said you going $35 date.
No, I didn't. Yeah, yeah.
going tequila?
Happy hour, G. What you
That's
on?
fair. Happy hour. is fair.
Look. If you look, I don't give. Look, I'm gonna say this to the whole internet. I'm 30. I'm finna be 32 years old this year. I don't give a fuck how old you are, who you are, how good you look, G. If you can't go and enjoy yourself for $35 with a person, then you don't need to be with them. I'm dead ass.
No, I gotta.
On God. I mean
Strong
that.
point, I'm not mad at
If I can't go out with you for $35 and we figure out something to eat and have fun and enjoy ourselves, fuck you.
But that's
then.
off the rip though. In the beginning,
Period.
Talk to
I
him,
got
Joe.
I didn't know.
Talk-
Stop.
I'm just
Joe,
Stop.
say what you
Stop.
be doing,
Stop.
Joe.
Stop.
Say what
Stop.
you be
Stop.
doing, Joe.
I done been with my girl 3 years. We
He
still,
right. He has been with his
we
girl
been
3
with my girl 3 years. We still better be able
He's
to go
married.
somewhere and eat for fucking. Shut the fuck up. I ain't fucking married. Get the fuck out of here. Don't do that shit. Don't disrespect me like that. I'm not married. I have a girlfriend. No disrespect to her, but it's a difference. Marriage is a different level of the whole you did. But even if I'm married, even
He's
more,
in a
even
committed
more, even
relationship.
more. You better fucking take these $35 tacos. You went to a taco stand nowadays, you spend
$35
$35.
tacos is crazy.
Tacos is
That's
Not
crazy.
really.
Yeah.
Not
That's
really.
crazy,
Not
G.
really. Go to the taco truck, get you a taco plate with some rice and beans. That shit $15. Get two of
Whoa,
them.
what the-
Then get you a horchata. No, then get you a horchata
Bro, you
and get a
be-
churro.
You be running it up.
Hit it up, G. I ain't getting all that
What
shit.
you talking about?
Get 3 tacos. What get you talking? Walking off that motherfucker.
You stand there, you order for like 5 minutes, and then you get
Nah.
a end.
See?
Is that all for
We
your
went
order?
to El
This is why-
Torito.
This is why we can't relate.
You may as well went to El Torito.
For $35?
You can't. Happy hour.
That's my whole fucking point. Exactly. Stop talking to me.
I've
Hit
done
the
it before.
hit that button. Take your woman out for $35. 200. Literally, I've spent $200 on a date like 4 times in my life,
They do Tim Hardaway Jr.
and I don't give a fuck who out there. I don't give a fuck who out there. I
mean,
spent.
you the only one in a committed relationship, so you figure
It ain't got nothing to do with a committed relationship. You know how much goddamn sex I had before I was in a committed relationship? I'm just saying. It ain't about the committed relationship. It's been going down for less than $200. If you out there and you spending $200, you weak.
Nah, I just want to.
No, we not talking about you. It ain't tricking if you want to spend it. We not talking about you. That's you. It ain't tricking if you want to spend it. Ain't even if you got it. If you want to spend it, it ain't tricking.
I mean, who taking women on $200 a day so they don't want to take them on? If you doing that, something wrong with you, brother. Speak up.
Look, how many times at the end of the night has that woman that you spent $200 on a date with been in your apartment, in your bed, or going to sleep with you, taking a nap with you?
Not always.
Then
Sometimes
yeah,
it
I'm
ain't that
cool,
deep.
G. Like
Sometimes,
no.
but like sometimes
we watching. If I spend $200 on you, we watching a movie afterwards.
Sometimes it
At
ain't
least
that deep.
minimum.
Sometimes it ain't
At
that
least
deep, though.
minimum. We gonna at least watch a movie.
Nah,
G.
like sometimes it
we
ain't
gotta
that
at
deep.
least watch a movie, G.
Nah, really though. Sometimes it's actually not that deep, bro.
Look,
Like, look,
hit
wait,
the
wait.
button.
Check it out. Sometimes, no, listen.
Joe, you out here spending $200 and not going that deep?
No.
200, but like, all right, 200 is different. Like, I may go out.
He be listening to too many Drake lyrics.
Nah, listen. But like, sometimes I may go and like, I actually just want to like, I wanted to go here and I invited you with me because I really want to have a conversation with you. Like, I want to talk. I may not.
Look.
No, look, listen.
Why you never invited me out for no $200 conversations? That's all this money I done
'Cause you
helped
a harlot.
you. All this money I done helped you make in your life.
I've done it. Whoa.
No, you done the same to me, but still, I've invited you out to go to dinner a lot of times. Why you never invite me out to?
I did recently.
You spending $200 on these tricks and you can't spend
Recently, I ain't
$200
do
on
that,
your
bro.
brothers? When you invited me out on a $200 date?
Well, date is a wild word. But I did invite you out. Remember, I had a reservation.
Come on, G.
What you mean?
I'm a man with a family. Relax, G.
I know, but the
This
day
is my
I did.
guy. This is my guy. A decade plus. If you
Listen.
think it's something weird, that's on you.
I did invite you. We went to Nice Guy.
And the company paid for it. You didn't pay for it.
I did buy us drinks though.
You didn't pay for
I
it.
bought us drinks though.
You did not pay for none of that.
bought us drinks.
I bought all of that when you went to the bathroom on the company.
Okay.
We
I
was
bought you
talking
drinks
business.
before,
No, stop. We was talking business, G. And you literally went to the bathroom. You came back
You
and I
wanna go
paid
out,
the
bro?
bill. And no,
You
that's
wanna go out, bro?
not the point.
No, look, wait, pause.
No, see, because he trying to change the conversation. He trying to change the conversation. He trying to change the conversation.
For your 10-year anniversary.
No, I
Let's
don't.
go out,
No,
G.
no.
Let's go
no,
out, bro.
No,
Let's go.
I don't.
No,
I don't.
let's go out.
I don't need your.
Can I come?
I don't need.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know. What the fuck? I don't need your pity $200. No,
listen.
I'll take it.
I'm good.
No, listen.
I won't keep it.
No, listen. For your 10
I will
year,
go to the Beniaki truck by my house.
Stop. For your 10 year, because that's big. For your 10-year anniversary in Los Angeles, let's all go get sushi. Friday, I'll make reservations somewhere. So I'll go get sushi. What the fuck you laughing for? I'm dead serious. Let's all go get sushi. The fuck is you laughing for? I'm serious.
You don't
Get
have to
sushi.
do this, bro. It's okay.
No, it's the end of.
It's okay.
I want to.
We just got $50 in
I
cash.
want to. I want to. So I'll go get sushi.
He lying like a motherfucker.
Nah, let's get sushi. Let's all go and share sushi.
It gotta be sushi.
I want to do something shareable. Yes, you want to commune with the guys?
Oh, okay.
See, he trying to order 5 appetizer
Yeah,
plates and some skewers.
trying to
Like
go
he
crazy
do.
and take the whole plate. This
No,
man
but the
took-
funniest part is Pavi spend way more money on alcohol when he go out on dates than he do on food.
Facts,
But he got
100%.
the nerve to talk to me about one of the $35 meal.
I didn't say that. I
You
just
probably I guarantee you when you go out, you spend $35 on food
for sure,
and about $80 to $200 on drinks.
for sure. Which is why I started doing the wine thing, corking fee, much cheaper. And they bring you a decanter sometimes. Wild player too. Last time I did it, they brought me a decanter. Told the lady like, nah, let it sit. Don't drink it yet. Let it sit. Make that shit sit there until the goddamn Caesar salad came.
Oh my God, dog. This man is a goddamn national treasure, man. For real. Preserve this man's DNA, G. We need more of this man in the future. Pause.
Joe, final NBA thoughts for the week.
Final NBA thoughts for the week is AD coming. Hydro big man. Hydro big man. Hydro guard.
We named the episode that AD coming, hide your big man. AD coming, hide your big man. AD coming, hide your big man. Jokic run, Embiid run, Rudy run. Aiden run. Aiden run. Aiden run. Steven Adams sprint.
So you can run and tell that homeboy. Oh my God.
On the floor. Oh my God.
All right, man. This has been your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter at Real TPJ. That's REEL TPJ. Find me on find me on Instagram as well at Real TPJ. Same note. Please make sure you go subscribe to my new podcast with WNBA champion Lexi Brown, Chicago Sky, and my homie Jay Black. We talk about everything, good conversations, some nice dating stuff. And if you like WNBA players or female athletes, you can get a true sense of their perspective and kind of how they feel about stuff. So appreciate you guys as always. This show co-stars rap extraordinaire Pappy. Talk to the people, let them know what's going on.
As always, man. Follow me on Twitter at Pappy World, PAVY World, all one word. I'm working on a new project right now. I actually like 8 songs through it called The Bachelor. I might name it courtesy of The Bachelor. Deciding between the two. But go check out the rest of my music. Pavy on any website you want.
The Bachelor is better than courtesy of The Bachelor, by the way.
That's fair.
I would have told you that in private, but
That's cool. I just came up with that other day because you saw my tweet.
No.
So
I'm
check it
not
out.
on. That's the whole point of me getting another Twitter account.
I'm gonna tell you though. Look.
Where I don't follow 1,000 people. Is so that way I don't have to be on Twitter.
Listen. So
I'm
check it
very
out.
rarely on Twitter right now,
So-
unless I'm on Hoops and Brews.
So check it out. I think I'm a
slash point guard.
I'm a start carrying like a small notepad with me when I go out.
Oh my god.
So if I ever send a woman a drink, I'm gonna make sure I write down courtesy of The Bachelor and have the waiter deliver it with the drink. Or I might just do business cards that say courtesy of The Bachelor with like my Instagram on it, courtesy of The Bachelor Instagram, and deliver it with the drink.
Sheesh. That's that top tier.
Deliver the drink, courtesy of The Bachelor. Cause sometimes it be too much work to just go walk over, have a whole conversation. I don't want to do courtesy of The Bachelor Instagram. You decide what you want to do with that. You know who it is.
TBJ,
You know who sent
you
it.
approve of this? You don't look like you too.
I got niggas under the fire like Jason Kidd.
But yeah, Pavy everywhere on the internet, and follow me at Pavy World, all that. Joe, get your plug in.
Twitter at the Jolts, JOLTSS, 2 S's, and on Instagram, East Ghost. Let's get it. Thank y'all for tuning in for another Hoops and Brews.
For real. Carry me a little notepad with me, G.
AD back.
Get some
AD
sticky
coming.
notes. AD coming. Hide your big man. That's the name of the episode. AD coming. Hide your big man.
I'm definitely gonna put that man on the name of that. Hide your kids, hide your wife, homeboy,
That's a classic.
homeboy.
That's a classic meme.
Exactly, and we out of here. Go ahead.
Look at Clay finna get cooked. Boy, what you over there going through?